work and anything else, and then I'm going to open up my my chat on my phone and call it good. Really easy that way.
Oh. I forgot I just had an overlay that says stream soon, and I scribbled it with like a crayon. That's pretty funny.
You have a what?
You remember when I was trying to work out the technical issues? Like that whole time, I just had like a PNG, a black PNG, and in like the pencil tool I wrote stream soon, so it looks like complete shit.
That's
I think
great.
that
What are you
fits my,
talking about?
I think that fits my brand pretty well, to be honest with you.
Yeah, right. Rugrats. That's the brand.
Rugrats.
All right, I'm gonna start recording too in 3, 2, and boom. Perfect.
I'll hit go live now. Streaming to
Oh.
Twitch, everything seems to be good. Don't spray me, I hear you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, Jesus, there we go.
Right.
Shit. That reminds me to go to my Twitch and share the link.
Yeah, that's important.
Let me close out of like
Can I
800 Chrome
pick it
windows
up?
that I have up for no
Pick it up?
reason. Oh, this is going obscenely slow for some reason. Holy shit. Oh, I shouldn't have done that.
Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Da, 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 da.
Oh no. Ah, got it.
What?
Nerd.
What are you doing right now?
Oh, I started the roof. As per
Oh,
tradition.
okay. Makes sense, yeah. Where is... Can I just get a damn link? Jesus.
I'm a firm believer in starting from the bottom or from the top and working my way up.
Power top, I got you.
Yeah, hell yeah. No.
Oh, it even says I'm live on my phone. How
Ooh.
wacky.
You got the whole 9 yards.
God damn it.
Hell yeah.
I hear you binging stuff.
Yep, the little chimney. Got the chimney knocked out.
A little chim chim charoo. Well,
Yeah.
oh, it's Valentine's Day.
It is Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day,
fuck.
man.
As it turns out, I'm a loser.
Oh, I brought some chocolates for people at work.
Yeah,
Yeah, whoever wanted any.
trying to fuck them.
I'm trying to know. No.
Jesus, I just need a link to that.
There would have to be a lot of extra steps in between chocolate before anything remotely close to that would happen.
Why?
Why?
Are you a bitch or something?
No. No.
That's why I had two bungins.
Been
Okay.
been single too long.
Yeah, you know me. All I do is bang whores. I like banging whores.
Jesus.
All right, now that I've that's a fucking Sunny reference. Now that I have fucking okay, I tweeted out. We're back here, boys, and power washed him. How does streaming work? I don't know.
You do the game and you say what comes to mind to keep anyone who comes in periodically entertained for as long as you can.
Why?
And
I wouldn't be good at streaming because all I want to play is stupid garbage all the time.
no.
Technically, to be fair, there's one new game I do want to play, and it's coming
Oh?
out in like 2 days.
What's that?
Total Warhammer 3 is out in 2 days, brother.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's
Finally
right. That's right.
get my fucking hands on the ogres after all this time.
After all these years, ogres,
I don't have to
playable faction.
just- Yeah, well, there were mercenaries in 2, which I thought was fun, but it's such a coin flip to when they actually show up, you know?
Yeah.
You gotta, cause like, I think the only thing that triggers ogres is you just have to like, fight a lot in a region. And I remember, like, when the ogre mercs first showed up, I was like, I gotta go recruit myself an ogre army as fast as I can get there. And I remember playing, like, a bunch of fucking fights with Carl Franz, and they just never showed up. And I was like, oh, well, I give up. And
Bastards.
then, like... and then I started a campaign with Volkmar. I fought rebels once, and then they just showed up immediately. And I was like, oh, okay, ogres, you finicky pricks.
Yeah, I can honestly say I don't think I've ever really played a campaign of Warhammer. I played a little bit of Warhammer occasionally, but
The Total War games, or just Warhammer in general?
honestly, Warhammer in general.
Okay, I get you.
Isn't there a way to switch the? Oh, never mind, I got it. Isn't there like Dirt Vision
Yeah, tab.
tab? Yeah, I knew it.
I don't know, man. Like one of my
knew
biggest sins as someone who's been playing Total War for most of his life is I rarely, if ever, finish campaigns in that. I don't think I ever.
I think
finished
most
a
people
campaign.
don't.
That's true. I actually finished a Rapunzel de Lyonesse campaign recently, so I'm pretty proud of myself.
Okay, nice. Yeah, it just doesn't have that like quick playability that like more popular or more, I guess, sports streamed
It's
ones
not
kind of hit.
that. The problem with Total War games, as and always will be, like, late game fun, because in a Total War game, once you start steamrolling, you basically crush everybody, and literally no one can stop you. And like, there are things that are supposed to be like late game hazards, you know, like in I can actually talk about it with my Rapunzel de Lyonesse campaign, because Chaos Invasion shows up near the end of the game, and
Yeah.
technically I'm not even close to that, so it shouldn't be something I have to worry about, but I do have to kill them all so I can win my campaign. But I was like, they show up, and I was like, ah, fuck, I gotta get up there and, you know, help my boys in the Empire out.
Yeah.
And like, 10 turns past, I was cleaning up the last Greenskins who were resisting me. I think it was Verzak, Great Green Prophet. And fucking, I look up at the little thing that tells you, like, which Chaos Lords are still active, because you have to kill the 3 legendary ones.
Yeah.
All of them were dead. Carl had whooped them with no problems. And I was like, alright, good job, buddy.
Good job. GG.
You really called the fucking elector count, and you just absolutely smashed the fuck out of Chaos.
Right.
As to be expected of Carl Franz, the man's
Right.
all a fucking
Right.
beast.
Thank you for committing genocide in the name of good.
I mean, Chaos was gonna kill us all. It's us or them, really.
God.
It's true! They just show up to despoil the land. That's all Chaos does. And sometimes
They,
you
they
play
have
the
to
Chaos.
realize if they despoil too much land, there's just nothing to kill at that point.
I think they just kill each other in that case, because, like, it's not like a lot of these clans and stuff are peaceful, you know? Like, if you're Norska, the entirety of the Norska campaign star is literally just killing other Norskan tribes and assimilating them into your clan. It's pretty great.
Is Norska like a chaos army or something like that?
Norskins are basically just like Vikings that worship the chaos gods.
Huh.
Their campaign's pretty fun, but like their army kind of stinks in general.
They're gonna be one of the main
guess-
ones in this new one, right?
Actually, it's just Demons of Chaos that are the main ones. Norska's been around since Warhammer 1, but what they're doing now is the Demons of Chaos faction, which is like its own little subsect. 4 different demons: Slanesh, Korn, Nurgle, and Sinch.
Yeah, I thought, but I thought the Norska were like in this game though.
Yeah, I think there are some Norscan factions in this one, because it's gonna be its own map until they get like Immortal Empires going, which I have no idea how long that's gonna take. But yeah, there is supposed to be a Mongolian like Norscan faction essentially. I think they're called the Hung. And, you know, there's something with actually, you know, a blurb of lore, so maybe it'll happen at some point. It would make sense, but like, I don't know. I never know what they're gonna do.
Yeah, I can't. I can honestly say there's just too much about Warhammer for me to consciously, or I guess know anything about it.
You just gotta pick and choose what you like, man. I mean, guilty as charged. I I've been branching out lately, but for like the first few years of playing that game, I literally only played Empire. And I've started to get an appreciation for Bretonnia, even though they're just like, you know, a fantasy medieval kingdom, essentially. They're just
Right.
fantasy France. Because they have a lot of cool lore, like Grail Guardians and stuff are pretty sick.
Rail Guardians?
Grail Guardians or
Grail.
Knights, I guess.
Guardians, okay.
Yeah, basically, Grail Knights are essentially, imagine if like the Doomslayer was a medieval knight that was hopped up on Gamer Girl bathwater, and you have a Grail Knight, essentially.
Fair. Can't argue with that.
It's what it is, because Grail Knights, they're knights that have quested like their whole life to find the Grail from the Lady of the Lake, and they're the ones that succeeded, and they also lived. They were pure of heart enough to be able to drink from the Grail, and they just get huge, and
They just get fucking jacked!
It's true, yeah, man, it's awesome. They're jacked. They're all hopped up on this fucking Gamer Girl bathwater, like I said. And they just are completely unstoppable. Because I've been reading the Knights of Bretonnia book, the Knights of Bretonnia Omnibus, and there's a
Oh my
girl
God.
named Riolis, who is just like an absolute fucking machine of slaughter, whatever he's fighting. Whatever
That sounds like a pasta name.
a pasta named Riolis.
Yeah, Riolis.
It's pretty
like
close.
Riolis
It's
pasta?
It's
I
it's
believe
French
it.
though. Riolis pasta. Fucking the main guy's sister too. He's got everything, man.
Like Lancelot. I found out Lancelot's like the oldest known form of like fan fiction.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he wasn't part of the original, like Arthurian legend. They added him in because like French literature started changing the culture of the time. To where like they were like, oh, let's romanticize being, well, I hate to say it, but basically a simp. And they were like, people were like, oh, he can't be with her, but he'll do everything for her.
You're not
And
standing still, right? Sorry to cut you off really quick. But...
no, I'm moving right now.
Okay, I desynced then, so I gotta exit and come back in.
You desynced?
Yeah, go on with your synth. That's fine.
Yeah, that explains why you're so avidly cleaning one spot.
It's really dirty, to be fair.
But yeah, it's like I said, it's the oldest form of fan fiction because this one guy was just like he took cues from like French literature and ended up just like adding it to Arthurian legend and publishing it.
I mean, that's kind of how stuff goes. Like, if it sticks around long enough, people will just assume it's canon, you know? Like,
True.
a lot of people think the Divine Comedy is a genuine representation of hell, and it's not. It's just
No.
a book a dude wrote because he was shitting on the Catholic Church, you know?
It
Even though I like
sounded
it.
it sounded like he went to like a city and just got scammed.
Was it
Just-
in Venice? I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah,
sure.
it's just like really like you're gonna put like cheaters and gamblers that far down in hell? That's impressive, I guess.
Yeah.
Someone hurt you?
It reminds me of Dante's Inferno. Did you ever play that game?
A little bits. I never finished it.
I beat it when I was younger. I liked it. It's an okay game.
Satan's cock and balls had a profound effect on you.
Yeah, plus the scene where you kill Cleopatra, it looks like you're penetrating her.
Oh my god.
It's,
I'll
it's
remember
true,
that one.
but he's just jamming his scythe in there, I promise. I wish games would just go wacky more often, you know?
Go do whatever they
Fuck.
want. It's definitely
Yeah.
something that took a concept and ran with it.
I want everybody to be like Hideo Kojima and just make the wackiest shit they can possibly make.
Fair.
Though I kind of think Death Stranding was a litmus test for gamers, and most of them failed it miserably.
I mean, I thought the game looked boring.
That's fine, but there's like people. There are people that like are trying to drive golf carts over mountainsides. They're like, these machines handle like shit. It's like, really? You think that a
Yeah.
golf cart can't go over a mountain? You're not playing Mass Effect, buddy. You remember the Mako, don't you?
Yeah. I wouldn't call it a golf cart, but yeah.
Well, that's just what I mean. Is people just, I don't know. I feel like if you're playing a game suboptimally, and it's your fault, not the
Yeah,
game's.
I mean, it's supposed to be a walking simulator. Eventually, they made, like, people are still playing it, making roads and shit.
Yeah. It's unique. I want more unique games, you know?
Fair.
Why do you think I'm just, like, reviewing PS1 games and shit all the time? It was back when it was weird.
Fair. I mean, that's...
Watch the one I put out today versus...
I did. It looked
Yeah,
like
that
there was a
game's-
bit of an editing problem in it, though. I think I
When?
messaged you about it. Early
Yeah, you
on,
told me.
you mentioned... it could have been, like, maybe my feed lagged or something. But you were mentioning, like, fighter games, and on my end, it was just, like, they flashed on the screen, like there was some, like, hidden thing, like, no one else could know about.
Oh my god.
And then they're gone. Like, I couldn't honestly tell you about what other fighting games of the 90s you were referencing because of how fast it was on and off screen.
Didn't I put, like, a big bandwagon thing, though? Just as a joke? Because that was the joke. I said it was, or joke, quotation mark. Like, them trying to jump on the bandwagon. It was just, like, a stock image with a bunch of fighting games plastered on it. It is possible I might have missed something in editing, because, that happened to me, I think, with this video, too, where I was looking at the things, and something would pop up for, like, a brief second, and I was like, why is this, like, microsecond of an image on here? And it's just something I left on the track like an idiot,
Oh,
but
no.
if it's not ruining anything, I'm not too scuffed about it, you know?
Yeah, no, I don't think it was, like, messing anything up at all.
I don't know, like, I should not do that with the mic on, but, I think, I don't know, after a while of editing, like, one video, I'm just fucking sick of it and just want to be done.
Did you just put it out there?
Yeah, because at a point, like, with making videos, there's always a point where you're like, I could add this joke in, I could do this and this. There just has to be a point where you're like, it's fucking done. Fucking done. I'm
right.
putting it out there. And as long as it's not like a giant disaster that causes people to come through
yeah.
your old Twitter post to fuck you over, it's fine, you know?
Which is fair. Like, I mean, as long as you... I feel like there's a criteria for, like, as long as you think it's good enough to put out, like, that's, at the end of the day, all that really matters, right? I guess
I definitely do think I went a little harder with this one, because as much as I liked my Combat Instinct one, I was just like, that one wasn't that good, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like how I play games. Like, I don't play what's popular at the time. Like, for instance,
Oh.
I am playing Lost Ark, which is a popular game right now, but I don't stream it.
I thought you said you were gonna stream it though. If
I
didn't
thought
wake
about
up.
it. But no, I probably would just have played it without streaming. If I eventually get to a point where, like, I'm doing another character or something, that I think would be good stream potential. Maybe.
I mean, yeah, probably. I mean, look at my channel, man. Have I ever played a relevant game? Once, and that's it. I would say. It's called Streets of Rage 4.
That was a pretty good one. That already did
Yeah.
pretty well, didn't it?
I think so. Yeah. The video of mine that's doing the rounds though is that fucking Final Fight LNS Ultimate one.
Huh.
I think it's because I put like a, kind of a bombastic title. It was like this is the definitive Final Fight game, and because it kind of is, to be fair.
Right.
And
Huh.
yeah, that one has like the most views. Like I sent you the picture of my top 5, and I was just trying to like suss out why these ones are performing the best, you know.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
figured out that there's a new Jurassic Park coming, so that's probably why,
Ooh,
Rampage
you
Edition's
want to go?
doing
You want to go
pretty
see
well.
that?
I'd rather see Jackass 4. I gotta be honest with you.
See, I don't know how I'd feel about that.
Why?
Not
Did
like.
you not grow up with Jackass?
No, I did. I just never. I don't think I liked or watched them very often. Let me move this real quick.
I love Jackass, man.
Like they have their like goods and bads, but I don't know. There's a lot of things I need to see right now. If there's anything you guys want to know about me and Hades, is that we like going to the movies and watching mediocre things or popular things out of context sometimes. For instance, when we seen, what was it? When we seen
One of the Fast and Furious.
yeah, Fast and Furious. When we seen that, like, had we seen any others? I don't think I have.
Remember when I worked at a movie theater, Matt, and you're like, let's see a movie, and I'm like, okay, I can get us free tickets because I work at a theater. I worked at the Alamo Drafthouse in KZoo.
Great
It's gone
theater,
now,
to
so
be fair.
I can talk all I want about it. And the only options were Pixels and Fant 4-Stick.
Oh,
I was like,
man.
man, this is the only shit that's available right
Yeah.
now. You're like, let's see Fant 4-Stick. And
He liked his friends so much that he subjected us to that movie.
You subjected us. What? I didn't want to see that shit. I just said it because it was better than Pixels.
To be fair, I think I've seen Pixels. I watch almost every movie, to be fair, though.
Adam Sandler, a man-child playing video games, saves the earth.
Goodness. I have a cat
What-
harassing me.
Have you ever like thought about like a gross vanity project for yourself, man?
A gross, like, vanity project? In what
Yeah,
sense?
like if you could make a movie with you as the star, like have you ever thought about that?
Oh, no.
Because
No, don't think
I
have.
have, and I can honestly only ever portray myself as like Ash from the Evil Dead. Like while he's a hero, he still like bumblefucks so much.
Fair.
I can never be like sweet cool man. You know, maybe eventually. You know, I'll have a Patreon, and if I get $5,000 a month, I'll promise to make a movie and then never make it. You know.
You make a subpar fan movie?
Yeah, I mean, if Linkara can do it, I'm sure I could too.
I'm
He's gonna
not.
hear about it, and he's gonna post that on Twitter and call me a bitch. I bet.
Hey, we're only down to a couple things. We're missing a boot wall.
Oh man, boot wall, boot wall, boot wall, boot wall. It's this one I'm looking
Oh,
at.
yeah, right there. Look at that dirty shit. Now there's some wood trim that we still have that's bad.
Yeah, you're on it right now, actually.
Oh, am I?
Yeah. Ah, there we go. The shoe
Killed it.
is now clean. Oh, fuck. God damn it. I hit my mic to mute, and then I snort out a giant boog.
This
God
is the
damn
best
it.
part of the video.
It's true, but you'll have to watch it on Matt's stream because it takes forever to, fucking load on mine.
No worries. That's what they
Doesn't
come
hurt
for.
my- It
Quality.
doesn't hurt my feelings. I probably have them all archived from doing it myself because I was a spaz and I beat every job in this game like a fucking wiener.
Well, we're definitely cleaning the vintage car. That just sounds great.
Okay, I'm just gonna skip this over and hopefully it'll take me to the next job with you. Oh, here we go.
Hey, perfect.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, here. Each of
Alright.
us will get one side because then, no matter what, like, side of the car is on the time lapse, it'll have someone cleaning something.
They say it has someone that wrote "wash me" on there.
Yeah, I seen that.
Oh, fuck this rust. That's always a bitch to get rid of.
There's rust.
Yeah,
Oh.
like on the tires.
Yeah, yeah.
Honestly, out of all the cleaners, rust cleaner is the best, or like metal cleaner, because
That's not
When you're
how it
trying to get rid
works.
when you're trying to get rid of rust, man, you gotta go with like your most powerful one, you know? Like you gotta do the red and just hose it down, hope for the best.
Man.
Oh, I cleaned it. I was
So,
like,
so you think we won't be able to do this?
no, I'll be able to do it fine. It's just like I said, you have to switch to like the smallest nozzle and just focus on rust completely.
Okay. Well, I'll get all the dirt real quick then.
I think I'm overcomplicating it personally, but I don't know.
Are you like
What's up?
laser fine accuracy?
Yeah, power of the nozzle, boyo.
You think this vintage car owner would mind me just standing on their car?
Your boots are clean, aren't they?
I think so. Clean enough.
cleaner than the car.
definitely.
Our suits are pristine, man.
Only the best.
Only the best, the best, the best, the best. Simply the best, the best, the best, the best.
So you think like a rust removing soap would work?
Yeah,
Which just
get, like,
doesn't sound
metal.
like it exists.
Don't they sell that technically?
I mean, yeah, metal, but like, can't. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you can power wash rust off of metal, but that just sounds ridiculous.
I'm sure there's a YouTube video for it.
Right?
I think you gotta like get rid of rust, because like I told you, I watched that one channel, was it Odd Tinkering, and he did like a vintage metal Coke holder.
Oh,
He
yeah.
basically just like eroded all of the rust off with Coke, and I was like, I didn't even think you could do that. But
How do you
it's cool. What?
How do you put the cleaner in?
It should just be a cleaning liquid. Do you have the right nozzle
I
for it?
actually might not.
That's
Damn it!
kind
Do
of
I
a
have to buy a
problem.
nozzle? Damn.
Yeah, you have to buy it per each one. It's kind of annoying, but you know.
Yeah, right there. Shame.
I mean, we don't need it technically, but I'm just saying that gets rid of rust the easiest. That's the only time I ever really used cleaning soap was for rust.
What do we need for? How do we put the bottle in?
If you open your thing, there should just be like a cleaning liquid selection right there.
Oh, yeah, right there, right there, right there.
Are you saying you don't play this game all the time by yourself? And
No.
you don't know all this by default? What is wrong with you?
Oh man. Killing it.
I mean, I haven't played this in a while because I beat all the jobs. I'm just waiting for that Subway update, man. I need to clean that Subway so badly.
You want to clean the subway?
Yeah, it's the newest job that's coming. I think they have 4 jobs coming, and that's one of them. I'm just like, get me in there. Get me in that Subway. I've got my, like, super power washer that they sell, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely seems like. I think just anything you could just like lose yourself in cleaning, like for this game, was just gold.
It was my podcast game, man. I was just listening to stuff while I played it.
Fair, 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 fair.
A lot of true crime, random true crime shit on YouTube I listen to, you know?
Really?
Yeah. I like learning about murderers and stuff. It's an interesting life.
Yeah, I mean, it's always been. I think there's just something like primitive about about mankind wanting to know about that kind of thing.
I think it's also just like a, you know, like a judgmental thing where it's like you can look down on this person clearly because they're a piece of shit and you're not. So you're like, yeah, I would never leave my kid in a hot car intentionally, let him die.
Oh
you know?
God.
was
That's
a-
what
that
you're
was
talking
a-
about? Not like.
That was one of them because I think his name is Justin Ross Harris, where you know, sometimes parents do leave their kids in the car on a hot day and they die, and it's a really sad tragedy, obviously, if that happens, you know,
Right.
unintentionally. But Justin Ross Harris, if I got his name wrong, apologies, but he definitely intentionally did it so he could get rid of his kid.
Oh my God.
And there was like a whole big thing about it. It was actually a pretty big case because it involved Reddit, and he would post on like child free and stuff, and like read their child free threads.
Wow.
And so, you know, that's how Reddit got. That sub actually went private for a while because they were like scared they would get shut down, I guess. And I don't know, that whole case is
Well, I
fucked,
mean,
man.
like, I get, like, people that, you know, don't have goddamn kids going, like, oh, man, it's not having the responsibility. But that's
Yeah.
psychotic.
Yeah, even worse is they looked through his YouTube history, and they found a video of like a vet that a veterinarian put out, and he's just like, a lot of people leave their dogs in their car in the summer, and they don't realize how much that sucks. So I'm gonna sit in here and show you how much it sucks. And the guy just like sat in a hot car for like 30 minutes, and he was melting by like 20.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
And so that dude, that piece of fucking shit, sat his kid in a car, went to work, and just let him die. And it's like,
Oh.
okay, man, I'm glad you got life. I'd prefer you got the death penalty personally, but you know.
God. I mean, yeah, that just blows my mind.
Yeah, some people are unfortunately like that. If you want to learn, what was the channel I watched for that? I can't remember, but it was a pretty interesting one. I'll send it to you later if you want to learn more about it, I guess. But
I mean,
yeah, there's a lot of I'm happy that that was like the only case, because I don't know, I feel like that's a lot worse than just like bashing your kid's head in with a brick, wouldn't you say?
oh my god. Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised you'd even say that, but yeah, I mean,
I think about it because it's just like he let his kid suffer to death, essentially, you know.
right.
Whereas a lot of people that kill their kids just like drown them in the bathtub, right?
Oh my god. No, I don't.
I'm gonna be
I
a
don't look
VTuber
up.
with this attitude.
I don't. I don't know what like horrible things people subject their children to. I try to avoid things like that. It's so, I don't know.
I just
obese
think
that
I
people
think
would do that.
I don't know. I just have an interest in true crime. I think it's because when I was a kid, my mom would watch Forensic Files a lot, and I would just be there watching it.
Right.
That's probably where it came from. Plus, there's some interesting cases, like John Benet Ramsey is pretty interesting.
Right. I mean, yeah, those are definitely more interesting than than child murder.
Oh, that is child murder, but
Oh,
the question is, do you not know the case of John Benet Ramsey?
Was that the
It
girl
was
that
a
was like a
little
star?
girl.
And then they couldn't find her, and then they found her in the basement. Weirdly
Yeah.
enough. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That one's
And
well
there's
known
just
enough.
like, there's a really sus fucking ransom note and all this other stuff, and to this day we still have no idea what happened, because I think the mom and dad are both dead now.
Mm,
So the only person that was alive back then is the little brother. Personally, I think the little brother did it, not intentionally. But I think he just got pissed and just like clobbered her, didn't think it would kill her, and it killed her. And the parents were like, oop, gotta cover this up.
Jesus.
It's interesting case. What are we missing? You have the diddly doodly.
No, I just guessed on that one. A wing mirror? Really?
So one of these things.
Right here. You can see right on the hinge.
You're hitting it with the normal, I'm hitting it with the spinny disc. Got it, boys.
Man, I was gonna say. Well, I imagine there's no. Yeah, right here. So accurate.
I mean, yeah. It's all it's about, boys. Makes my eyes bleed every time I
Perfect.
turn
All right.
around.
So where the horn at? Right here.
Where the horn at?
There's two right here.
It's this one.
Is it?
You're shooting it's this stuff.
Well,
down
yeah,
here.
yeah, but we got like a headlight that's bad too.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I see where the headlights are bad.
Let my damn cat in. Come on, Nurgle. What are you doing?
What the dog do?
Nah, he's a cat. What are you screaming over there for? Got
Hey!
it.
Oh my god.
Come here, Nurgle. What are you doing? My boy's just showing up to scream like a
Look at
rude little
that.
man.
Have a primo clip here.
Flip it. Flip it. Flip it.
Clip.
Fuck, I forgot to do a clip. Shit. Not for Twitch, but, you know.
All right, we have fire station,
My friend Russell
skate
yelled
park.
at me and said I should use TikTok and stuff for my channel. And I'm like, you're right, but don't do it.
But you're right, but damn if I will.
I could probably clip the fucking little JoJo sequence. That would probably be fine.
Oh my god, what did I
What?
pick?
This is a skate park.
All right.
Skate park's pretty sweet. I like the watermelon part.
The watermelon part?
There's like I don't know. What do the skaters call it? It's been a long time since my skater phase, man. I gotta be honest.
Yeah. It's been a while.
Yeah, it was called playing Tony Hawk and getting on a skateboard once, eating shit, and then going, you know what? Not for me.
Right.
Moving on with my
Yeah,
life.
maybe
Just playing
I'm
Tony
not
Hawk.
athletic.
And maybe I'm just not skillful. Maybe that's something I should do. Just learn to ride a skateboard just because I can, you know? I'm old. I should be trying to be cool, you know.
This isn't the life for me.
I don't know. Tony Hawk's still doing it. And he's like 50.
Yeah, that's Tony Hawk though.
You know, Tony Hawk was gonna have a Space Jam style movie.
With what? What cartoon universe?
Skate Jam. It was a WB. It was the same thing,
Ah,
but with skating and Tony Hawk. And I'm like, we got fucking robbed because that new Space Jam was awful.
I didn't even watch it.
Not
I'm gonna
good.
be awesome, or if I'm gonna be honest. Oh my god.
I know a lot of people.
It's the lack of beard that's really interfering with my streaming right now. Normally people need like a sub goal for that, so my channel should be
sub gold. I don't shave my beard for another month. You can be the beard channel, man.
the beard channel.
Oh, I got a viewer. Hello, viewer. Hi. It's nice to see you. Welcome to my chat.
Yeah, I got one in here too. It's always nice to
Probably Austin. He's still
ramble
awake, right?
too. He's at work.
Oh, Austin's a third shift man too.
He is a second shift man. That's what's.
Oh, Oh yeah, it's only 9:50. For some reason, I thought it was like 4 a.m.
No. I
sense of
definitely
time.
wouldn't be on right now, my guy.
It's true. My sense of time's all fucked up, man. When you work thirds, there's like nothing anymore. You don't see the sun, so it's just like, what is days anymore?
You're not wrong. It just like is all a blur.
Yeah. You gotta take your vitamin A pills so you get your sunlight.
So you don't go crazy.
Yeah, I think that might have been. I'm trying to take better care of myself for once, you know. And yeah, taking a vitamin is part of that. I felt pretty good. That and quitting drinking soda. It's gone pretty great. I feel like a girl knight all the time now.
I've been having like what was a sugar-free pop, but like God, it's so bad.
I love Coke Zero, but I realized just not drinking soda anymore is better. I moved on to Clear American, which I think is technically better, but I don't
Clear
know.
American. What is
Yeah,
Clear American?
It's just like a fancy flavored water. They have a lot of different flavors. You get a bottle of them for like probably like $1.
I have someone who swears by this one brand. I can't seem to find it in Michigan.
What is it?
Spindrift or something like that.
I've never heard of that.
Something along those lines.
Clear American's got a lot of flavors. There's no like caffeine or calories or anything. There's carbonation, so I don't know how bad that is for you, but you know.
I
I'm
think
just
some
an
people
idiot.
say it's bad for you. So
Probably, but
what do they know?
it's better than soda, you know.
Right.
I'm a big Fuji Apple guy. I wish they sold that in can form. I gotta be honest with you.
You don't like those Red Delicious?
Red Delicious are shit, aren't they?
I mean,
If we're
it's
talking
just
about real
common.
apples, if we're talking about real apples, I stand Cosmic Crisp till the day I die.
Cosmic
That's what I
Crisp
do.
is good. This is the Apple stream, if no one knew.
Oh, fuck yeah. If it's clear and yellow, you got juice there, fella. If it's tangy and brown, you're in Cider Town. Simple as that. Oh, man. You really can just jam Simpsons references in everywhere, can't you?
I mean, you can.
I mean, I wasn't calling you out, but...
You need the knowledge for it.
True. I got miscellaneous, I don't know, probably like 15 years of Simpsons in my brain.
Fair.
Mind you, there's 30 now, but, you know. I hear they made an episode recently that was actually a banger, but I have not watched it because I don't really like watching new Simpsons that much.
That's fair.
The last, like, new-ish Simpsons episode, I always said this was my favorite new episode, but I realize it's like 10 years old at this point, is The Book Job. That's actually a pretty funny episode.
The book job?
Yeah, basically, the two concurrent plots of The Book Job is one is Lisa is trying to write a book, but she keeps procrastinating, so everything just keeps going worse and worse. And the other plot is basically like Ocean's 11, Homer and Bart putting together a team of people to write like a young adult book to make money. Guest starring, oh no. Shit, it's guest starring some famous author who's actually really funny. I can't remember his name.
Neil Gaiman.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's Neil Gaiman. I think so. Yeah.
I
Is he-
love I
he's
love
British.
his books. He's so good.
He's British, right?
Yeah.
He's British, right? I gotta
Yeah.
look up book job so I don't screw this up really quick. Simpsons book job. Got my phone. The book job. Yeah, it is Neil Gaiman. Okay.
Oh man, I killed it.
Yeah, you actually got it straight right. Basically, they create a book.
Author
And,
of great hits like American Gods.
And Neil Gaiman's actually pretty funny in the episode too.
He's
'cause he
he's
joins
pretty
the-
funny. Period.
He joins the book job crew, and one of the jokes that made me laugh pretty hard was he wants to be a part of this crew, and Mo looks him in the eyes and he says, "You gotta drop the British accent though, Gaiman." And he immediately goes into an American accent that's terrible. He's just like cheeseburgers and French fries. Oh god, that's actually a really good episode. I'll stand that episode. It's funny as fuck. They got one right for once, you know?
They killed it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to use
Why-
the
why-
rest of my soap, by the way, to like hit in areas that the soap would work for.
Yeah, just pull out your multi-purpose, man. Just spray it all over the ground.
I did. I sprayed out a shit ton of that.
Oh,
I'm using the rest of the metal I had from the car to
Yeah.
to kind of hit these grind rails.
Grind rails. That's just making me think of more skateboarding stuff. You know, I've told you a lot. I want to do a video called Twitch banned games, and one of the games I'd have to play is BMX XXX.
What? Why was that one banned again?
Nudity.
Of course.
You could just be like biking around with your tits out, I guess.
Oh.
Or
Classic.
maybe your schlong. Maybe it was a progressive game. You could just like run around with your schlong out. I don't know.
Right. That would have admittedly been more funnier. So.
Yeah, I don't know why dicks are hilarious. We could talk about. You know how they make nude mods for like fighting games and stuff? I think it's really weird personally, but they make nude mods for the dudes. And I saw a fight that had Abigail in it. It just had this big dangly penis every time he was doing stuff, and I was just laughing my ass off.
It was
Uh.
peak comedy. Huh?
Yeah, dicks are peak comedy. I don't care what anyone says.
You'd think that Conan would, the Barbarian games would still be streaming if that was the case, though.
That's the only thing that made those games relevant was the penis.
You're not wrong.
Giving yourself a huge old schlong and running around with it out. Or big old tits, I mean, one of the two. It's really up to you and your preferences personally, but, you know.
I mean, it's what it came down to.
Yeah, man, it's what it is. But I think BMX XXX is just like a bike game, but there's a lot of vulgar comedy. Actually, one of the things on the box, it says you will, quote, bust a nut laughing. So you will laugh so hard you will jizz your pants.
Ooh, edgy.
I don't know if that's edgy, it's just, this is weird.
Yeah,
It's
no,
like,
it's super.
I've
weird.
heard of bust a gut laughing, but I've never laughed so hard I've ejaculated, you know.
Fair.
Just, you know, call of nature. This is the fine content.
Did you
get
even
in my
try, though? To be fair.
life. I mean, I can't imagine laughing so hard I do that, but I mean,
I mean,
I watch a couple more of those nude Street Fighter mod videos, and I'll
I
get there
I do
eventually.
have a relative that laughed so hard while playing a game he shit himself. So.
What game? Was it Armed and Dangerous?
You know, actually, I think it was a couple games. So
Oh,
a couple
Lord.
games were that good. To be fair, one of the times they were in a hospital. So you know,
Oh, okay.
I'll give them.
So it's
I'll
someone
give
else's
them. I mean, yeah. Wait, is this graffiti something we're supposed to remove too? Oh, son of a bitch! People
graffiti at a skate park.
don't graffiti. Come on, people.
Be a lar bitch, don't graffiti.
Be a what?
I don't know. It's a reference to Family Guy. You ever made a really stupid joke like that and just like killed yourself laughing? Because there's one time where I don't know how I did it, and I think I even did it in a recent video too, where I was just playing a game
Uh-huh.
and someone mentioned Alucard, which you know it's Dracula spelled backwards. And
Yeah.
I was just like, oh my god, Alucard, that's Goblin spelled backwards. It just made me laugh and laugh, just laughing at myself.
No one else. They just pitied the sad man. No.
Yeah. I can tell you another time that's really immature too, where I was walking around work and I saw a poster for Call of Duty, and I was just like, haha, cock a duty, because you know that's the funny name I call it. And I was like, cock a duty, more like cock and booty. And then like a couple minutes later, I just start laughing hysterically because I thought that was so fucking funny for no reason.
Oh my god.
And I was walking around by myself laughing, and then I made myself laugh even more because I was just like, what if someone came up to me right now and asked me why I was laughing so much? I would have to explain cock and booty to them.
You just couldn't.
And they would look at
yourself.
me. They would look at me like a fucking cretin.
Right. Well, you see, dear customer.
No, I work thirds. There's no customers, thank God. Just my fellow employees telling fucking Michelle, random one of my workers, like, I was just saying, cock and booty, ha ha ha. Laughing at myself like fucking psychopath. Oh, Jesus. It's fun to have the brain of a 12-year-old still sometimes.
Hey, you gotta find entertainment these days wherever you can.
Yeah, I play Power Watch Simulator.
Shout out to the one person that watches me occasionally at a time.
There's one person here now, and he's listening to me, and he's probably judging me very thoroughly.
Apologies.
This is the prime content you get if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, City State Manticore, where I post many fine videos about games.
There's a new Where's Waldo kind of feature where you can try to figure out what country he's going to insult next in each video.
That's fun, to be fair. To be fair, wouldn't you count my joke about the suffering with automatic weapons as making fun of America? I know you were giving me shit about that
Yeah,
recently.
I mean, I would.
Blasting the fucking national anthem while I'm machine gunning little children. Yeah, that was a funny joke. They were ghost children that were trying to kill me with fire. Okay, it was warranted.
Yeah, they were ghost children. He's not lying.
They were evil little Ringu children with pyromancy powers. Of course, they have to die. It's me or them.
It's me or them.
Yeah, it's me or them, and I have a high-powered machine gun. They lose.
You know, I feel like typically when people have to say it's me or them, they have to justify their actions.
I'm not just... I mean, Ghost tried to kill me, I have gun. Ghost loses. Very simple.
There needs to be more games where you can fight ghosts with guns. I'm
The
just
suffering.
just
That's
gonna
all
be
monsters.
honest about that.
Isn't that what Darkwatch is?
Yeah.
Or is that vampires?
Vampires. There's some other boogans, but
Some other goblins. Goblins. Yeah, I like the Suffer. Good game. Second video did not do as much because no one cares about Ties That Bind. Weird. Ties That Bind was okay. Not as good as the first one, but still.
I mean, yeah.
I'd like that.
I feel like that's something that's just common though for I don't know, any kind of like sequels, like sometimes like especially video games, like they're so hit or miss.
There's a couple video games I could think of that genuinely had sequels that were 10 times better than the original, you know?
Really?
Like, I'll stand Mass Effect 2 being much better than Mass Effect 1. I know that's kind of a contentious topic, but, like, it really is much,
the change
much
in
better.
ammo was weird to me.
Yeah, you actually had to reload your gun now.
Yeah, why would you canonically make it so that, like, the ammunition in that just, like, shaves off, like, perpetual, like, slags of metal, which was
That's cool
a cool
tech.
idea, but then, like, you got rid of it.
And they were probably just trying to, like, standardize it or some shit. I don't know, man, like, other games. I would say, for the most part, Total War games, for a while, it was kind of a coin flip where, like, Rome came out, Rome 1, and it was pretty awesome. Medieval 2 came out, it was even better. And then Empire came out, and it was a gigantic piece of shit. And that sucked. And then they made Shogun 2, which is probably the best one they ever made, truthfully. And then they made Rome 2, which is a complete piece of trash.
I do feel like after Shogun 2, they ended up getting some hype again.
They hyped the crap out of Rome 2. They sold that shit on lies, I'm not even gonna lie anymore. They took it back with Warhammer, though. I'll give them some credit. They realized Rome 2 was really bad, so they're like, fuck. Next one we gotta really nail, and then they nailed Warhammer. A lot of DLC though. But I mean,
Warhammer, I feel like it's always been like their bread and butter, though.
Since the first one did so well, yeah.
Yeah. Like, you know what? Screw history. What about goblins?
Goblins. I don't know. Fantasy Battle is just perfect for Total War. People are like, we want a 40k one. I don't think a 40k one will work as well.
Oh no! How would you even do that? Like instead of a
Dawn of War.
map, it would just be giant galaxies.
It'd be like a planetary map, or like a galactic map, you know, like a Galactic Conquest in Star Wars Battlefront.
Which was a fantastic game mode.
Yeah, Battlefront 1 and 2. Some of the best games of all time.
Yeah, I mean, if they did something like that, I could get behind it. I feel like.
I don't know why EA doesn't call up Creative Assembly and it's like, yo, Warhammer Battlefield, let's go. And they just don't do it.
It's what's funny about Warhammer in general is just like, especially 40k Warhammer, is I've seen people trying to do polls trying to find the least racist class. What are you doing right now?
What am I doing right now?
Yeah.
I'm playing this game with you.
Yeah, I know, but what are you washing right now?
Wall over here. Why did I desync again?
Yeah.
It happens. Oh well.
Oh man, this shit's cake.
The answer is none of them, Matt. They're all racist as well. I'm not even gonna
that
lie.
was pretty much their poll. They were just like, well, these guys are a little okay. But
you could make an argument for the orcs. They just fight. They don't do nothing. They don't think. They just like. Let's
to
go
be
fight.
fair, yeah, there's humans they actually like because of how good they fight.
Yeah, I think the orcs revere CFS Kane because he's just such a badass.
It's a simple life.
So, I mean, yeah. I mean, honestly, if they didn't click all factions, they're lying to themselves. But you know.
Well,
I mean,
yeah,
you-
no,
honestly, whatever faction
I feel like
you-
everyone they talked about had a big butt attached to it.
I mean, you could feasibly make an argument for any faction except Chaos, but you know. I mean, it really. Who cares? Just play Warhammer, pick your faction, go crazy. You know.
Yeah, I mean that's the
I
point.
play
of it.
Imp Guard. I love those guys. Those are my boys.
Oh, Imperial Guard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Plays the meat potatoes that just kind of
Weird.
become fodder.
We've been low tier since our tanks were really good a couple editions ago. Then we got the fucking Nerf hammer, and I've sucked ever since. Hopefully, you know, I don't even think I'm connecting to your game right now.
I would say no.
I'm gonna try again.
Mulligan.
Confirm. Yeah, and hopefully new codex for 9th will make Imp Guard incredibly overpowered. I'll actually have fun.
You'll see some guard love.
Yeah, because it sucks when you play a faction you really like and they're low tier, it just sucks, you know?
I mean, yeah. As a Protoss
And
player, I understand.
I thought Void Rays made you guys really broken. What are you talking about?
No, it's fine.
I don't know. I didn't play StarCraft competitively. I don't play real-time strategy games competitively.
You know
I
what's
think it's
crazy is I never
Shit
played custom games until I moved up here to Michigan.
Oh man, that was all I did in Warcraft 3.
Yeah,
Custom games.
yeah, that blew my mind when you guys were like, "Yeah, you want to play?" They just would end
Hammer
up saying
Hell.
something like weird, and then I'd be like, "I thought we were playing Warcraft."
Dude, honestly, Warcraft custom games. I'm gonna restart my game because it's just stuck on loading dirt.
Oh,
Honestly, Warcraft 3 custom games were like the basis for so many games and stuff that honestly, all that shit was so good.
Yeah.
You know, like
fun fact for anyone who didn't know,
90%.
League of Legends started in Warcraft 3.
Defense of the Ancients.
Yeah.
And I'm honestly pretty sure that Island Trolls Tribes was the first ever survival game like ever made. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm willing to admit I'm wrong if someone can bring out a survival game that was before Island Trolls Tribes, but that shit was so popular.
It was.
And it's just so good, you know. Life of a Peasant was a lot of fun too.
Mm-hmm.
I like it was
the countless forms of like gladiatorial arena games.
I loved Legendary Gladiators so much. I want a game like that. I need more games like that. It was so fun.
You need more of your Gladius.
Yeah, but more. That was just fun because you get like 12 players and you're just like fighting the AI, you know.
Mm.
And what else is
there's something
yeah.
if you have to know anything about Hades, is he has a deep and strong love for being able to set up matches where he can just watch AI brutalize each other.
Oh, dude, simming matches is the most fun thing you can do in so many like wrestling games. You know.
True.
That was the point. I mentioned it in my Versus video, but I used to
you
Fire
did.
Pro matches all the time when I was younger. I would just like I would make dudes. I would take other people's creations and put them into my feds. I had a pay-per-view, and because in Fire Pro you have a 8-man battle royale, and that's like there's no Rumble stuff beyond that, you know. And I had a pay-per-view. I would call it a Global Thermonuclear War, where I had 8 battle royales.
Oh my God.
And I
that's
took the
that's
winners.
such a name.
Yeah, it is the best name I ever came up with. And I took eight battle royales. I took the winner of every battle royale, and I put them into the the final one, like it's World War III back from WCW days, and I just did that all the time. I just loved doing that so much. Oh, and fucking when I got into M. Dickey games, he has the best Royal Rumble experiences because you genuinely like never know who's gonna actually win them, you know.
Fair.
And you can have like 30 guys in the ring at once. God, M. Dickey games kick so much ass. I defy anybody to say that Dickey game is bad, because they are fucking tremendous. I am stuck downloading Dirt, Matthew. I don't know what's happening.
It could be me.
Yeah, do you want to try, like, leaving? Let me cancel out and exit the game.
Would it save everything I did?
It should, yeah, if you leave the job.
Alright.
It doesn't, because I've left jobs before, so, you know.
Fair.
Who the fuck? Am I getting pings? Oh no, it's just my
wrestling. Because I feel like we've crushed quite a nice chunk of this.
Yeah. We won't lose progress. Maybe we lose like a tiny bit of it, but anytime I've left a job, it's always like save my progress. You know.
Let me see if I can. Let me try this. We
did a Sim Fire Pro event together. Remember?
Yeah, we did. It
was awesome. It was one of my favorite videos back on my old channel. I need to do another one that I'll set up at some point and we can watch it together.
Are you in now?
Still says downloading Dirt.
Do you just recently rejoin, or?
I just joined off of your invite.
Your name did pop up.
It says downloading Dirt. I mean, I'll give
to
it
be
the
fair,
minutes.
There's a lot of dirt.
Yeah, I'll give it the several minutes, it says. I'll keep talking about Fire Pro Wrestling. Dude, Fire Pro Returns, man. I got that for, like... I remember because I got that for my birthday. I think it fell... Actually, no, that doesn't make any sense. What month is Easter in? Am I stupid?
April. Typical.
Oh, it's okay. Why did they hide a fucking video game in a cereal box for me then? My childhood was weird. Anyway. Yeah, I got Fire Pro Returns to the PS2, and like, all I ever did was just sim matches in it. I love that game so fucking much. And I have Fire Pro World now, which I haven't touched in a while, but I love it anyway, you know?
A staple, a classic, some would say.
Fire Pro games are genuinely the best games to sim stuff in. So you can speed it up if it's going too slow, and you can slow it down if you want it slower.
It'd be great if there was just like, see, AI learning needs to get to a point where you could like just sim things just for entertainment, and then like the AI would just throw a curveball at you.
You can program the AI in Fire Pro.
No, I'm talking like, oh, it looks like his ex-wife's coming into the ring. What's happening?
You want like the because the WWE games have that like universe mode where like stuff like that can happen, but those games kind of suck. So the last one sucked really bad.
Yeah.
The only good thing we got out of that crappy game was New Legacy Inc. streams, and that was it.
Yeah, let's see here. Are you in yet?
Nope.
Here.
Still downloading Dirt.
Yeah, Assistant, Hades Manticore.
Let me try just joining in normal career mode. Connecting.
You always get that like
Loading dirt.
that fear that like, what if I was about to load in? What if I stop right now, and it hinders things and makes it worse for
Nah,
me?
you just gotta rip that band-aid off, boy. That's what you gotta do.
Fair.
I feel like I'm just like stuck in a menu. It's weird.
I mean, you technically are.
I like it's all loaded, but it won't, let me out of the menu. You know,
Yeah. It's a shame.
because it's like it's just downloading dirt. I don't know what's happening here. Let me try exiting out of the game again. Maybe that'll help somehow.
To be fair, I still haven't exited out.
Oh, you haven't done it yet?
No, I disconnected multiplayer and then reconnected it.
Oh,
So
you're gonna
it
exit the
could.
game. That's what you meant.
It could. Well, I was, and then I noticed that option. And I was like,
Well, try that at least. Save me.
Yeah.
Stream
I
only the
will.
game, so no one can see your weird desktop files.
Oh, I am.
I do the same thing. That's what happened to poor Rushia. She streamed her screen, and now everybody's mad at her.
What was on her desktop?
She got a message on like Discord from a guy, and everyone thought it was like her boyfriend, so they freaked out. I
my
briefly
God.
mentioned this to you
Oh
before
yeah,
we
yeah.
started streaming.
That's bogus. People
It's
need
just a bunch
to
of
stop standing so hard for some people.
that's just a group of psychos, man. Pretty much everyone else were like subreddit and Twitter and are backing her up, thankfully, because I don't know, like I told you, man, I would just assume that a majority of VTubers probably have a boyfriend and or girlfriend.
Either of one type or another.
Yeah, just like present single when you're a lady streamer because it just gets you more money,
Which is 100% fair.
Yeah, that's valid. I'm not like that's money. It's what you do,
Yeah.
I don't care. Make your living, get your bread, make that cheddar.
Exactly.
I and like I said, I would just assume
Oh,
all
yeah.
of them are taken, and I know there's a lot of weirdos
To be
that-
fair, if anyone doesn't know, that's safe to assume in almost every situation.
I assume boyfriended until proven boyfriend free girl, Chris Chan's still in jail, by the way.
That's probably okay though.
Yeah, he's gotten 3 continuances on his trial, and
Oh my
so he's been in
God.
jail. He's gonna be in jail for like over a year, I think.
Oh man. I mean, he needs help more than anything.
And being in jail hasn't helped him. He now thinks he's Jesus Christ reborn, man.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, our rehabilitation could be better in countless ways.
We could have the best rehabilitation in the world. I don't think it would help Chris Chan. That dude never had a chance. Like I've told you in the past, Chris Chan is an exercise in what if everything in the upbringing of a child went wrong.
Yeah.
And it's true, because, I've watched the Gino Samuel doc, and it's just like...
It's just a shame, like, because he's definitely not the only one. Like, there's so many people that just, like, grew up with the internet, and then, like, it became them.
It's partially on his parents, too. Bob really should have cut the internet down like he threatened to that one time. Should have just taken it out. Would have probably saved him a lot of problems, but, he's dead now, obviously. He doesn't have to watch Chris become what he is these days, Yeah, I can't connect to you, I guess. This is weird.
Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, that is a bit odd. I hate to, make your stream boring.
I don't know. You want to try Parsec and something?
Want to try what?
Parsec? Do you have Parsec?
What is Parsec?
Parsec is basically just like... It creates a tunnel between your computer and my computer, and basically we can just, like, play local games together. It works pretty well, actually.
No, I don't think I do have it. We'll have to set
Yeah.
that up for next time, definitely.
Yeah, look into it, because that's how I play a lot of, like, PS1 games with my IAS people. We played Bloody Roar 2 a little while back, and it was a lot of fun.
Gotta love it, huh?
Yeah, Bloody Roar 2 is amazing. Especially Stun. Stun has, like, the best design I've ever seen in a fucking character, man.
Stun?
Stun is, like, a huge beetle man. And, like, even outside of his monster, or his beast form, he still looks cool as shit. Didn't I send you pictures of Stun recently for a secret project?
Maybe this ladder was in your way. There's a ladder just kind of sitting there. Maybe that's what it is. Let me move the ladder stuff out of
I'll
the way.
give it another 2 minutes, and if it doesn't work, I'll just play something else. Not to, you know, avoid co-oping with you, obviously. My best friend.
Don't listen to him, chat. He doesn't want to do this.
Don't listen to him. He hates all his friends.
He makes me pay him.
See, I wish. I wish. I gotta bring all my fame to you. My 71 subscribers on YouTube come here. My 3 followers.
Yeah, that's that Monopoly money's not good here on Twitch. I hate to tell you.
Consider it a gift, you fucking peasant. My presence.
That's good shit.
Every time I turn around, how will they all feel when I bring them to the ground? And I said, dun, 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 dun. I walk for miles inside this pit of danger.
I'm not gonna lie, if I have to do this one myself, it'd be kind of a bitch.
I've done them all by myself, and yeah, it can take a lot of time, that's for sure. I hear you fucking with the ladder.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Hey, wait,
I heard you pick it up and put it down.
Jump real quick. Oh, it'd be great if I could hear like a... Here, wait. Let me... Can you hear me? Wait, maybe you're over here.
This is weird.
Can you hear me?
This is such a
Can you
bizarre
hear me
problem
spraying?
to be having.
I feel like I'm trying to contact a ghost. Are you here? Can you hear me?
Matt, it's not gonna work. You gotta start making pottery, then I can come in.
Spirit!
Ooh, I'm not a shopping list. I'm a ghost. Yeah, I don't know. I heard you picking up the ladder and stuff. This is
Here,
weird.
maybe I'll keep... Maybe the ladder has something...
Hold on. Loading
I see
level,
you!
Loading dirt. Yeah! Whee!
Woo!
I'm sorry, viewer, that took so long. I hope I was entertaining in the meantime.
That's all you can ever hope for.
Yeah. Especially when I get to some of my dumber stream projects I want to do.
Oh? What other projects ideas do you have?
I'm gonna make. It's gonna take a fucking month to get here, but I ordered a Chinese Sega Genesis,
Oh.
and I ordered a couple like carts. Like there was one that was just like 256 Genesis games in one.
Oh,
And I'm
gross.
like, I can't wait. I can't
It's
wait
gonna
for
be
that
one
to
of
show
those shitty Walmart kind of like gigs where it's just
up.
like
I know.
hoop-de-hoop, hoopity-hoop,
it,
jump.
It had the game list, and it was like legit Genesis games.
I still think it's bullshit.
Dude,
But you
I
know what?
it's
That
gotta
could be
a lot of
content
bullshit.
anyway.
What?
That could be content regardless.
Yeah, that's the plan. I'm gonna.
Are you gonna call it? Are you gonna call it your wish list?
AliExpress right there. Yo, it's the S.
Yeah.
The S, brother. But yeah, a wish list would be a much funnier, even though I ordered it from AliExpress. But I don't know. I'm into that. I don't know why I was so intrigued, because like I look at a lot of weird stuff on AliExpress, and you'll see like Mortal Kombat 6 for Sega Genesis, and you're like, what the fuck is that?
Is it like a demake or is it just garbage?
It's probably just garbage. I don't know. Like I like garbage though. I like weird stuff like that.
Could call it From China with Love.
Yeah. From China with love.
If you use any of these, I'm gonna charge you money. By the way, so.
Yeah, I don't make no money. Can't charge 0, idiot.
Let me think here. What would another great name be? Oh man, there's too many.
I don't know. I think I ordered like a Mortal Kombat 5-in-1 cartridge, which is impressive because only 3 Mortal Kombat games were ever on the Genesis.
It's gonna be the Mario Kart game.
Oh
They just
God.
only put that in.
You have no idea how much I would kill for another Motor Combat, man. NRS needs to go back to making fun stuff.
He just wants to be Bo Raichu and throw up on the track.
I don't want to be Bo Raichu. If I'm gonna be a new character, I'm being Hotaru. Hotaru was fucking sick.
Which one was that? I can't even remember.
He was like the samurai dude with the 2 flags on his back from the Order Realm.
Yep.
And his alt where he had like the full helmet. I was like, oh, this guy's sick. I want to see him come back.
He never
Fuck yes,
came back.
characters.
Spoiler.
Yet. You know, we got Mortal Kombat 12 coming at some point, I'm assuming.
At the rate they're killing characters, I mean, he might just come back eventually, too.
They reset the fucking timeline. Everyone's alive again.
Oh. Huh.
Did you not beat 11?
No, I did. But, like, I didn't beat the DLC for it.
Yeah, the timeline is fully reset.
Huh. Yeah, I didn't, after, you know, Liu Kang became God and settled his ever, you know, present, you know, problems with Raiden, who apparently constantly, they just keep killing each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know he recreated all of, well, I mean, they kind of set up for like, hey, we're going to recreate everything.
In the DLC, he works with Shang Tsung to unmake the timeline, and at the end of it, you could pick who you decide wins. It's either Liu Kang or Shang Tsung, and if Liu Kang wins, he resets the timeline, and then the post-credit scene is like him meeting up with I want to say it was either Kung Lao or the Great Kung Lao, and picking him as like the champion of Earthrealm.
Huh.
Whereas Shang Tsung's ending is just like he's a dictator of the realms, which honestly that might make for a more interesting game, you know, like an XCOM 2 style sequel. You know?
They could just like go back to the original Mortal Kombat, like with Kung Lao, you know, the Great Kung Lao.
I don't know what they're gonna do, but I'm sure I'll hate it regardless. Every Mortal Kombat story has just been such a disappointment to me. It makes me so sad.
I've been alright with it.
I was fine with 9, and then X was terrible, and then 11 was even worse, and I was like, how do you guys keep fucking this up so hard? Do you guys not, like, have a book of lore somewhere? You know? And then the movie sucked, too. And the animated movie.
To be fair, I didn't outright hate the movie. It's just like, what's his name? Cole was just probably the worst part about it.
They don't need Cole. He doesn't need to be there.
It like apparently they wanted him to be like the you know, viewer's perspective.
I get it, but Sonya and Jax and
could have
Johnny Cage
easily done that. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, or
they didn't want Johnny Cage in yet because they felt like his personality would have clashed with Kano.
Then I don't know. I don't even know why that was backwards. Why wasn't Cabal the good guy and Kano the bad guy at the start?
Yeah, who knows?
Nothing about that movie really adds
Just
up
think, if Cabal was the good guy, you wouldn't have heard he's gonna get his soul sucked.
I fucking hate that line so fucking much. That line doesn't need to be there. Everybody knows what Shang Tsung does. My mom knows what Shang Tsung does.
It's gonna haunt your dreams.
Oh, he's giving him the sook. I hate. I don't go into anything. For reference, viewer, I don't go into anything wanting to hate it. I don't like buy a game or go watch a movie and be like, I fucking hate this, suck dick. I don't go in with that mentality because I think that's kind of lame. But like, man, I just get disappointed every time.
Yeah, which is crazy because I go in with the same mentality, and you always are disappointed far more than me.
Oh, I mean, yeah, probably.
See, my rating scale is completely different than I think most people too, though. Like I go in with an expectation, and if the movie meets what I presume it to be, then it just stays at the rating that like I walk in on, which is a 5. If it does better than a 5, I liked it because it did something to surprise me. If it does worse than a 5, then it failed to meet the expectations I had for it, which are very low almost all the time.
I'm the guy that watches Sci-Fi Channel movies, and my expectations are still too high. Fuck, I gotta work on that review
Yeah.
at some point.
Yeah,
Shit,
it's great that you'll just be like, God, that movie's the worst, and then you could spend an hour telling me how Tremors is the greatest movie of all time.
Tremors literally is the greatest movie of all time, though. Like, I'm not being facetious when I say that, okay? The first Tremors movie is so good. It's funny, the cast is amazing. It's the best paced movie I've ever watched in my life. The other 7, though, not as good.
The other 7, Jesus.
Yeah, the 7 in a TV series.
Uh,
I think the episodes are on YouTube now. I can actually watch them again.
there you go. You could stream that on Twitch.
I probably could. I don't want to be a React Andy, though.
Have a watch party.
Dude, that's gonna be the future, man.
It's I don't know. Reaction channels aren't so there is inherently a talent to having a good reaction like channel.
I don't see the point of watching someone watch something though.
If you like their personality, that's what it comes
True.
down to.
But like, I see these videos pop up for me. It's like,
And then
watch critical
typically it helps.
reaction to-
It helps if you haven't watched it also. So
I'd rather
like,
just watch it.
yeah, but if it's like some B or F tier something or other, I promise you, typically it's not bad.
Yeah, but I don't like every time I see a React thing pop up. Like I was about to say, it's just like, Mush Critical reacts to the worst Guitar Hero cheater found. That video is just good enough on its own. I don't need to watch him watch that because that's a really good movie or video. Because Carl Jobs makes really good videos.
To be fair, Moist
I don't give a fuck
Critical
about
is a
stuff
saint,
like
and
I'm not shit. I'm not
No,
bagging
no,
Moist
no,
Critical
no.
for reference.
it's
but, like,
it comes down to like yeah, it just comes down to, and first of all, that's definitely not a real Moist Critical video because the title would make no sense at all. Like watch
It's
this
not-
man
it's from
literally
another
build the
channel.
steps to Stairway to Heaven.
I was gonna say it's on another channel. I don't know if it's like someone who edited it for him or it's someone that edited themselves for like their own gratification.
Yeah,
but
that's weird.
just what there's a lot of channels like that actually. You know, there's like 3 different channels.
To be
that
fair,
edit
I
their own
understand
VODs.
why the content started, because some streamers stream like 8+ hours a day, and while they eat, they need something to kind of like throw on, and that makes sense. Throw something on, watch it with chat. Like entertainment's still there. There's still entertainment value, so you don't lose like viewers. But sometimes, like if you're there for the content and the personality, that's what it is.
I would never eat on stream. That just seems weird.
You turn you turn your camera off.
Camera off, on.
Unless
I
you
would just
make
turn that
good
shit off.
food. A lot of people like seeing food. It's like those mukbangs. Like there's people yeah same. There's people
Listen,
that
the
just
only
like
good mukbang or Matt Stoney videos. Okay, just saying. What, you don't like watching a guy eat 8 bowls of chips and destroy his mouth? I do.
no, that's
Matt Stoney's the best.
so impressive.
It is. I don't know how he does it while also being a tiny man.
Yeah. He's. I mean, in terms of mukbang, I guess he's one of the better people you could watch.
I called him a mukbang as a joke. I don't even think it counts. But
No,
I mean, it's
I
funny.
don't either.
I don't know. I don't want to watch people eat. I don't want to hear people's gross mouth noises as they're eating stuff. It's just
Most people
weird.
have like a foot pedal to mute themselves.
They don't. You gotta hear every. It's worst. I hate it.
Yeah.
There you go, content. Join me as I shit on every form of internet content in existence.
Yeah. Just sub counts already dropping. No,
You
the
really dropped it from 0 to 0.
Yeah. Every day
Every day I'm hustling.
shuffling.
I mean, I hustle, man. You know my hustle. Have
Nine-
business cards.
9 to 5.
Yeah, working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. Barely getting by.
Dolly Parton's a saint.
Yeah, that's the song.
How often does that play at work?
Barely. Not enough.
Hey, the fact that it plays at all, I'm kind of surprised by.
There's an irony to it, you know. But I mean,
They're
it's
literally
more
is.
inspiring than anything, I think.
Dolly Parton's working 9 to 5.
Yeah, it's more it's just like, you know, don't let the job kill your dreams, you know. They can't take that away from you.
Yeah.
It's more of an inspiring work song as opposed to like if like Rage Against the Machine started playing, you know.
Fair.
You know the weirdest thing
Uh.
that ever has come on the radio at work for me?
What?
The dudes they have a dedicated radio station for where I work.
Yeah.
And they started talking about video game music. And I was like, okay,
Really?
that's cool. Yeah, and then they played the Mario theme, and I'm like, that's pretty obvious, obviously. And then it switched to the Guile theme, and I was like, okay, we're going up there in the world.
Yeah.
And then they started playing Simple and Clean. I was like, oh fuck yeah.
What? Is this like for workers, or is this like...
It's just a dedicated radio station that plays for the store, you know.
I don't think I've ever heard that at
Lucky,
like
man.
Walmart. Is there like a personality that comes on?
Yeah, Walmart radio. I work
Like-
at Walmart. I don't care if anyone knows.
No. If there is there like a but is there like a person like
Yeah.
someone that goes, "Hey there, Walmart employees"?
Owen Antonio.
Really?
Yeah.
That is
Every-
crazy.
Every fucking day at work, because the Super Bowl is past now, so these ads will probably start playing. I gotta listen to that fucking Chode Bo. Talk
Chode
about,
Bo?
I love my pizza. I better get 2 or 3 of them. Fucking shut up. I'm so sick of that ad. I guess it's done now because, you know, Super Bowl is past. I gotta listen to that dude talk about, like, the wing platter and how much he loves his pizza.
Do you
Every time
so
it comes...
the Walmart near me put a pizza place in instead of the tried true Subway.
I was
They
gonna say,
removed
we
it.
have a Subway still.
Yeah. Oh man, I bet you wished you had a Domino's, huh?
I wish I had a Lefties, man. Get that in there.
Oh, there you go.
Lefties is actually pretty good. I ordered it pretty recently. I was
Isn't
like,
that
"Man,
isn't that where Yada Yada works out in Detroit?
yeah, our boy.
Yeah.
Our boy.
I've been thinking about going out that way.
Yeah.
Go. I don't know. Over a weekend.
Okay, because I mean, this weekend would work okay for me, but...
It'll be when I go back to my other shift,
Okay.
my crazy one that I was able to like run out and visit you all the time with.
Yeah, because I was going to say, the Stardew Valley board game finally showed up so I can give it to
Oh,
Al.
nice. Yeah, I plan on staying up there a weekend to. I want to go to the Detroit Aquarium.
We're going to go on a nice little date.
Yeah, hell yeah, brother.
You're taking it my vernacular now. I say hell yeah, brother, to everybody.
Macho Man Randy Savage is something that I think everyone can inherently get behind.
Chip for 3 minutes!
The
I would hope
the damage that man's vocal cords had to go through
That's just how he talked.
to
Actually,
I'm
no,
sure his vocal cords looked like the beef jerky he peddled.
I was gonna say he probably just talked like that, but also like, I think Scott Steiner puts on a voice for all of his promos and stuff.
I don't know who that
And
is, but yeah.
I definitely remember seeing a video where I think Scott Steiner stopped a robbery at like a restaurant he owns, and he
Why?
was completely normal, and I was like, I'm not used to this. Because if you know Scott Steiner at all, he's always on a crazy rambling promo. You know, I think the Steiner math promo has reached normie circles, so you know everybody knows that by this point. You know, they say all men are created equal, but you look at me, you look at Smoke Joe. That's not true. I wish I knew that whole promo by heart. I should learn it.
You are
So you
a
normally when
wrestling
you go one-on-one
fanatic.
with a guy. That really does describe Scott Steiner's style, and we are all the better for having done it, you know? Patron saint Scott Steiner.
Patron saint.
Patron, yeah.
Yeah, patron saint. Leader of those who stop robberies.
Leader of Steinerology.
Centerology.
Steinerology.
Steiner.
No, yeah, no fat asses and
Oh my
rambling
god.
promos only. I've used that Steiner clip where he just screams he's fat a couple times in my videos, and I'm very happy about it. He's fat! I think I used that in my first video. Still have no idea how that video got done, but it got done.
It made it through the presses.
'Cause I told you I had no organization for it.
Right.
I never sent you a picture of the files. They're just all over the place.
Oh my god. I followed someone who like would make a file per like for like one image. Blew my mind.
A file? Oh, like a whole
And then
folder?
and then had a
Every
like and then had a folder full of like 50 to 100 that all needed to be part of the same thing.
Fucking psycho.
Yeah, it blew my mind, I'm not gonna lie.
My videos, I have 3 files folders in every one of my videos. It's lines, needed media, and the gameplay. That's it.
There.
I don't need anything else.
Oh, wasn't your first one like really hectic though?
The first one, Big Bang Age, I had literally no fucking organization, and I recorded all my lines individually, so it tallied up to 100
Oh my
single
god.
audio files. That shit was a fucking mess. Like I said, I have no idea.
That's
how
a
that video got
miracle
done.
that it even got out.
Yeah, I'm proud of that one. Even though it was my first. Started a trend, man. Got those 70 subs. Yeah, that I've learned to be better organized now.
Alright. Since
Starting to take-
since you don't have to worry about spoilers too much, what do you think's next on the docket? Like, what would be like just a sneak peek behind the veil? What's what's coming
I
next?
think my second Flash game grab bag is gonna come next because that's a really short one. It's only like 5 lines.
Oh,
And then
really?
after that, I'll probably start. I'm looking at my cork board. I'll probably start Urban Rain. Like, I want to do my Sengoku Rants video, but I lost my notes. I don't know where they are. I have to find them, otherwise that video's not going to get done.
Fair.
And then probably Urban Rain after that, and then there's two viewer request games I still need to beat. Yours, Dark Watch, and I still need to start Vagrant Story. So yeah, I mean, I listed out everything I was gonna start working on in my year-end video.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
you
no
did.
the
What,
only secret, you know.
So you've never played Dark Watch or anything before, right?
No, ma'am.
Oh man, it'll be fun seeing your reaction to something I think is great. This is an absolute piece of garbage.
What?
No, that's just how you're gonna react to it.
Oh. I don't know, man. I'm pretty easily entertained.
It was
That's
so.
about me.
It is, in my opinion, it is like the oldest video that I can recall that had like a morality system.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Interesting.
just a little peek behind the veil for you when you play.
I was gonna say, like, there's another game that I want to do that definitely had, like, you know how every third-person shooter has, like, the cover system now, right?
Yeah, yeah, to a degree, yeah. Like the peeking.
Yeah, with, like, the peeking and blind fire and stuff. Like, the first game I ever remember having that was a game called Kill.Switch. And I want to do a video on that, because I remember that game being incredibly hard and pretty fun at the time.
For its time, a game that kind of like surprised me that like nothing ever came of it was Black.
Just like that random first-person shooter.
Yeah.
Eh, a lot of games just unfortunately come to nothing, you know.
Right. You're not wrong.
That game kicked my ass. You talking about Kill Switch or Black, my friend?
For wait, what now?
There's a guy in my chat talking to me.
Oh,
I'm trying to interact, brother.
how dare you? You know,
Oh, sorry, trying to entertain. Gotta put on my clown nose. Yeah, Kill Switch was so fucking hard, man. Like, oh, I don't think I beat it as a kid. That shit was hard as fuck.
Kill Switch was hard.
And another really hard game I played recently. I played Einhander. I am bad at bullet hells. That game is hard.
Right now, I think I've seen a lot of people playing Vampire Revenge or Vampire Slayer or something like that. It's just like this really retro-y, pixely, gobbledygook kind of game for Steam right now. And it's just it's like a bullet hell where you are the bullet hell. Does that make sense? If I had to describe it?
Fucking God. What would you say is the hardest game you've ever beaten?
The hardest game I've ever beaten?
Yeah, like legit. No cheating or just like
Oh, man.
because Sengoku Rants, even though it's just a
Oh my God.
silly little porn real-time strategy game, was so fucking difficult to beat, man.
For what it was.
Why is
yeah.
why is that game so fucking hard sometimes?
Mm.
I don't know. Like Einhander's really hard. Ninja Shadow of Darkness was really fucking hard to beat. God,
I'm
like
trying to think, actually. There's just like whenever I think of like things that were challenging to me, it's video games from my childhood.
yeah,
Like
'cause
that I
back then
played
games were really hard.
like and ironically Disney games.
Yeah, what did you was it the
Lion King.
oh yeah,
And the Cave of Wonders. And
Aladdin.
Aladdin. I had
Oh,
difficulty
yeah.
leaving as a kid.
that game. Those games were just fucking hard for no reason.
Disney knew how to make games back then.
True. I remember there was a Mickey Mouse game for PS or not PS1 for Sega Genesis that was really hard to.
Oh man.
Or maybe I'm just like misremembering because I don't know. It's been a long time since I played like Mickey Mouse for the PlayStation. Or why do I keep saying
Mickey Mouse.
PlayStation for the Sega Genesis?
Ugh.
Does Disney even have a game studio anymore?
I want to say yes.
Or do they just like subcontract it out, like with Marvel's Avengers? You know?
Yeah, I do feel like they're contracting a lot of shit out. Especially like, I mean, Star Wars is under the EA blanket right now.
Ugh.
But Respawn's making a lot of them, and I stand
Just-
for
Can you subcontract out Gladius to someone, please?
just Disney. Disney.
They own
Senpai?
LucasArts, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they own Gladius.
I know you.
Probably Armed and Dangerous too, technically.
Yeah. You can hope for it all you want.
Hey Disney, make another Armed and Dangerous. I demand it.
If I don't get a shark gun, damn it.
That's a Ratchet and Clank gun, except much cooler.
It is a nutty gun.
Every gun in that game was nutty, man. I played that shit for a review. I love that game. And like I said, it was actually funny. Crazy how that works.
I did love how like every character, like every like little NPC character in that's just like horrifically ugly.
Oh, it is Fantasy England, like I said.
And it's like they didn't even try to. They're just like, yeah, everyone looks the same. Get over it.
Like some guys are wearing a turban and other guys are not. That's how it goes. One guy's Welsh, and yeah. That game was. I miss wacky games like that, man. I wish games were weird again for the most part.
It's such a risk for them to make those kind of games. You know who is kind of like still, keeping the wacky going? Obsidian. I will say that. Like, Outer Worlds was pretty nutty and fun.
I did not play that. Sorry to tell you.
I'm planning on streaming it actually.
Yeah,
a little
do
peek
it.
behind
Do
that
it.
after I finish the main story for Skyrim, which I've never done before, so I'm pretty excited about.
I think I did it all in a rush when I was a kid. I can't even remember at this point.
I'm going to play Outer Worlds to prep for Starfield when it comes out later this year.
Okay, that's good. Bum, 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 bum. I was gonna go back to the hard games really quick. Did you ever play Urban Rain? That game's hard as fuck.
No.
Oh, it's like a 3D brawler that was made by Namco. God, it's so fucking hard.
Maybe I have. There's something that sounds familiar about it.
Play as a guy named like Brad Hawk. You just like beat up gangsters and stuff, Yakuza and triads and shit.
I have a weird obsession with I don't know why it reminds me of like kind of like unorthodox sports games. So like not your normal form of sport, like not your normal football, not your normal soccer.
Yeah, you like arcade sports like me.
Yeah. Like
You want
to
to
be-
know what you might want to try then?
uh,
Super Blood Hockey. That's a fun game.
Super Blood Hockey.
Yeah, basically in the future, it's a dystopian future where you make a hockey team out of prisoners you buy from a prison, and you have to like feed them and like train them and shit. And people die on the ice constantly. You can give them drugs, and that can either buff them up or kill them potentially.
Fair, fair, fair.
And it's a silly, fun little pixel game. I love arcade sports and stuff like that too, because I don't get much out of regular sports games. Unless there's like a dynasty mode, like a NCAA 14,
Right.
then I can get into it. But
And then
otherwise,
honestly, who doesn't like Blitz?
everybody likes Blitz.
Exactly.
My favorite arcade sport game would probably be NHL Rock the Rink, though.
One of the
Rock
first
Rink.
sports games I ever played, and I own it. It's sitting behind me somewhere, actually. One of my favorite games of all time in terms of sports is Super Baseball 2020. Unfortunately, baseball did not turn out like that game predicted. But
in time.
it's
in
great.
Time. God, there's stuff like Mutant League Football, Mutant League Hockey. That's pretty fun too. If
Blood Bowl's getting another game, too.
is it like an actual football game?
God, I wish. I don't
I
think
could
it
never
is.
deal with the real-time strategy crap in that. I need it to be like just regular football.
And honestly, I don't know why they wouldn't just make it like a real football game, you know?
So
It
it's
looks
closer to
it
the-
looked really, like, from the clips I seen, it looked super clean. Like, it looked pretty fun.
You want to know what I own for literally no reason right now? Because it was really cheap at Barnes and Noble. I own a Blood Bowl team of halflings.
Of all the teams.
It was at Barnes and Noble for I think like I don't know $10, and I was like that looks fun. I'll buy this.
Can you imagine,
You know?
like, they're like, all right, Blood Bowl's coming back. Someone get on and order a team. And then, like, someone was just, like, looking at the list, and they're like, yeah, you know what? These halflings look kind of cute. And and just, like,
They
nothing
were,
came of it.
They wear like pots on their heads and stuff. I kind of love it because Blood Bowl is the Warhammer universe for reference, but instead of wars, everything is settled in incredibly bloody football games.
As all wars should be settled, to be fair.
Yeah, absolutely. Because America would win them all. We got a whole league for this shit. You guys think you can beat us at football? Nope. That'd be interesting to see, though.
Right. Let me toss this up here. Alright, I've been working on mainly, like, just the surface level grit. I haven't gotten any graffiti yet, so I think I'm going to go back and start working on the graffiti.
I was gonna say, did you clean the
Oh.
watermelon bowl?
I didn't get the
Oh,
mold.
it's still, soccer, football, into football.
Yeah, that's a bit of a mess, I won't lie. You know what? I guess I should try getting the. Let's see here. We'll get the rotating nozzle. There we go.
Yeah, if you're gonna be dealing with more focused stuff like that, you need the nozzle. Oh, you know what didn't happen recently for me that really sucked?
What?
I think I told you about it. I don't know. I was invited to a Persona focus group.
Really?
Yeah, I got an email from Sega Insights Lab, and it looked pretty legit. They didn't ask for any like fucking personal info or my bank account or anything. So
Would
it's
you like to
probably
be
legit.
part of this focus group? Just give us your
I said-
social security number and we'll let
Yeah.
you join.
That's what I was assuming was gonna happen, but then it didn't. I was like, maybe this is actually from Sega, and I was like, yeah, sign me up. And then I wake up early because it's at like 5 p.m. and I usually wake up at like 6 or 7 because I work thirds. Don't judge me. And there was supposed to be a follow-up email, and it never came. And I'm actually really upset because I
Aw.
wanted to be a part of this. I wanted to be like, I wanted to yell at them.
Bring the guy with the chair back.
They still make Persona 4 shoot-offs. What are you talking about? I don't need to miss Kanji because he's always here. I was gonna if I was gonna tell them anything, I'd be like, number one, I would like another female MC, like from Persona 3 Portable.
Okay, fair.
Just make a lady main protagonist again. Make Persona 5 Ruby, and then it'll have a lady character as the main character.
Ruby?
I don't know. Like Persona 5, then was Persona 5 Royale, and I just call it that because Persona 4's remake was called Persona 4 Golden, and I'm just like another valuable thing would be a ruby. And red seems to be the motif for P5.
Hmm.
You know, I don't know if you ever actually played Persona 5.
No.
I remember I got it for you for Christmas, and you're like, "Hey, look what I bought." I'm like, "Fuck!" And I just gave it to Kate and Allie instead. And then Allie proceeded not to play it because she doesn't like that there's things you can miss on a first playthrough. And I'm like, New Game Plus, ho. What the
Right, which
fuck?
is weird, because doesn't she like Catherine Sins?
Maybe.
Or why did I say Catherine Sins? What's the name of that game?
What
The sheep one.
Stardew?
No. The dream sequence with the demons and
Oh, Catherine?
Catherine. Yep. Because doesn't she like that? Isn't that something
Yeah,
that you have
she
to play
she
through
loves
multiple
Catherine.
times? Yeah.
Calling you out, Allie. Bitch. I'm kidding. She doesn't watch my streams. She only watches Rain Bears.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. Did Catherine have, like, stuff like that outside of, like, saving people's lives, I guess? Well, I guess that counts, technically. It's from the same company.
Yeah.
It's all Atlas.
See, you got to go in leading with that to try to convince her to
Cameos in
play it.
Persona 3 Portable. Vince does. I don't know. I figured they would have fun with it, but I guess not. Because it's just like Pokemon, but with Japanese teenagers and demons, you know?
Right.
Plus, everyone's pretty cool. Persona 5 was the first time I liked every cast member, you know? There's usually someone I didn't like in previous ones.
Something like Mass Effect or something? Or just Persona in general?
Just like S-Links. You know, there was usually one S-Link I didn't like, and even though Persona 4 is in my top 5 of favorite games of all time, I didn't really like
Have you
Sure,
ever, since it's on my mind, have you ever went back and played a game and then, like, went and got a character and they were, like, not how you remembered at all?
I don't think so, no.
Mass Effect. I did not remember how racist Ashley was.
Was she, like, a truly racist?
I
mean, doesn't that make
speciesist,
sense?
maybe? Is that what it would be called?
A xenophobe?
Yeah.
I remember her talking shit about Turians, but, like...
No, she talks shit about every, like, alien race she runs into.
Well, I think I killed Ashley, so, you know.
That's probably for the best.
I might have killed...
Did
might have been
anyone miss her? Anything?
Did anyone care about the human teammates at all?
The
The second I got Garrus
so I
and Tally,
don't
I'm like,
mind.
let's
I
go.
don't mind Jack.
Like the default two, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, like the-
Caden, Ashley,
The
Jacob,
the vanillas that they kind of like throw at you. Yeah.
Yeah. Because the second I got aliens on my team, I'm like, this is my squad. This is Garrus, Tally, and me. The thruple, power thruple, Garrus, Tally, Shepard.
What's his name? Grunt. Grunt was fun to have.
Not as cool as Rex, but yeah, Grunt was alright.
Yeah, Rex. I can't honestly remember their names.
I lived and breathed Mass Effect. I remember most everybody from the original trilogy, and then Andromeda sucked so much cock it killed the series.
Yeah, I never got around to Andromeda. Like
I
started it, but I don't think I really got into the meat and potatoes of it.
I think I got it for dirt cheap alongside like the remastered Mass Effect trilogy on Steam. Just, I don't know, I buy games sometimes in the hopes I'll play them someday, and that was definitely one of them.
Right, and I mean, especially if you get them cheap, like, that's whatever then.
I think Andromeda was like $5 for the complete edition.
I try not to pre-order like anything anymore, but like if something's like super cheap and I think like, you know, one day I'll get around to this. I won't lie, I don't like it, but I usually break and buy it.
I don't either. I pre-ordered Total Warhammer 3 just because Ogre Kingdoms are the free DLC if you pre-order, and that's the one faction I play. So I was like, you know what? Let's do it. Ogre
Fair.
Boys, let's go. I'm fine with that. I mean, like, Kislev, Cathay, and the Demons are cool, but I want to play my big, fat fuck ogres. I love the Ogre Kingdoms. Fucking dumbass faction.
That'll be fun.
Yeah,
A lot of good shit came out this month.
Like what? I don't really know.
Well, Elden Ring's coming out too.
Oh yeah, that's true. I think there's some overlap there. Even though that's two
barely.
different things. Yeah.
Oh man, why can't I just use the wider spread nozzle on this shit? I'm gonna see here.
That's your on what shit. Like I said, you can get away with up to green, so you get like really powerful ones, and you can start using the white.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Bum 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 bum. Ba-dum bum bum bum.
Yeah. I've had a few people like message about our Power Wash Simulator or our Viscera cleanup duty, and they're like, "There's just something relaxing about watching things be cleaned up."
It's a very soothing, turn off your brain game. That's why, honestly, I don't make Game of the Year lists, but this game would have been in there if I did that. I don't play many games though, so I don't think it's right of me to like pick games
To
of the
judge
year.
that?
You know?
Fair.
Yeah, I'll tell you about games I like, and I'll tell you about games I think stink. 'Cause I'm not gonna be like, this is the fucking greatest game of all fucking time.
Right. I'm kind of getting to the point where I think video games are subjective. So like to some standard, they're to be treated like kind of like art. Because like I feel like there's some games that just like people can enjoy, even if they're not popular or good.
I mean, that's how I feel about content in general. Where, like, I've told you a lot of times that I think speedrunning is just dumb, and I don't see the point in it, but a lot of people really care about that, so I don't really, like, yeah, speedrun's fucking stupid, it's for idiots and autists, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
not my kind of content, but if you
I
enjoy it,
definitely don't think it's like impressive when it's like glitches or people getting around.
yeah, but I don't know. I don't think that's not my thing, you know?
Fair.
But I'm sure I watch tons of, like, stupid shit that, people would probably think is dumb as fuck, you know? I'm sure I play plenty of games that people think are dumb as fuck. What are we missing, brother?
2 rails, 4 walls.
Okay, railing and walls, wall, railing.
I'm just kind of walking around hitting tab, and I'm really not seeing anything.
You gotta go by the, when it starts getting down to the wire, you gotta start going by... Oh,
Actually, go right
wall.
up that. Yeah, go right up that.
Ah, got it. There we go. You gotta start going by, like, just looking at the thing and seeing if there's, like, like a chunk left, you know?
Yeah.
Parkour. Oh, gosh. Where's the fucking ladder? Give me that ladder.
Beautiful.
Give me that shit, Charles. Oh.
2 rails. So it's rails we're missing now. That's it.
We're missing a wall, too.
I only have rails.
Did I desync in the 99%? I'd be really pissed off.
No, you're still moving. So it's a
Okay.
very impressive desync if that's the case.
Why is there dirt up here, then? That's fucking weird.
I did get some of this dirt up here when you desynced.
That's probably it. Problems being problems. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Railing. Railing's just around the parameter. Is this a railing? Oh, we missed the complete underside of this grind rail, brother.
Oh. Well, there's one more that should still be wrong too, so I'm not kind of creeping along.
I think it was rust. That's why we missed the underside of this rail. Or the complete other side. Or I missed it, probably. Knowing my dumbass. Alright,
Nice.
I cleaned the grind rail.
So there's one more. One more
Yeah,
rail.
it's skateboard. Okay. It's probably the other grind rails.
I was kind of peeking around them and I didn't see any.
It's this one over here.
Which one? Let me look. I was just there, man. I promise.
The underside of it. You gotta go by the progress bar, man. You can't trust the tab after a while, you know. Right.
Progress. Oh, just like looking at it, it'll give you a progress for it?
See if there's like any white left in the blue bar. You gotta trust that later on instead of the tab.
Oh man, this is a good one. This is a good one.
Okay. What are we doing?
Just kind of clean, like just watching the clean. Oof.
Oh, I thought you moved on to the next level already. I'm mashing cancel because I thought we were on the next show.
Cancel. No, I'm actually gonna buy us the heavy duty.
Ooh.
Yeah. Contain your excitement. I'm gonna have to buy us some nozzles too, probably. Is there a? What's the name of this one? This is the Prime Vista. So the Prime Vista we probably want. Oh, we got the 0 degree. We don't need the extensions, I don't think.
Matt, do you follow me on Twitch?
Yes.
Do you?
Oh no, I don't think you were on last time I went to. Maybe.
I was gonna say, could you do it real quick, see if my alerts are working? That's really. Please help.
Can you just like I don't know? You don't
just,
have
like,
to.
Give me
but
$5 every month, you know.
Can you
just
send me some money real quick?
Could you just give me all your money? Could you donate all your money to me in bits so it's not taxable?
Here.
It's probably taxable. I don't know.
I'm gonna work you while I look up your channel though. So here you go.
I tweeted it out. Just go to Twitter and find me. All right, I'll get this done.
Oh, you said you got it on Twitter?
Yeah, if I stream the rare times I've done it, I always tweet it out because that's where all my loyal followers are. Clearly.
Yeah, fair. City State Manticore tweeted. Are you ready? 3, 2.
Yeah.
Oh wait, it just disappeared.
You fucking chode.
1.
Got me all excited. Wait, I think I heard it. What the fuck? Oh yeah, there it is.
I think that is the point.
All right. I didn't know if it would pop up on my screen or not, so that's cool. I'm happy.
Oh wait, whoa! What are we doing? What are we doing? Let me see here.
I'm in the motorcycle.
Do we have the? I'm gonna make sure I have the right.
Oh, yeah, I just whipped out the Urban X, boys.
Prime Vista, here we go. Hell yeah. Oh
yeah,
beautiful.
I could
Beautiful.
Prime Vista 3000. Washington turbo time, boys. It's turbo time.
Killing it.
I sing too much for a guy who cannot sing.
I mean, at least you know. I didn't want to say anything in front of your chat.
Hey man, I'm not like a VTuber. I don't make money off singing, so I'm good. Not yet, at least. Wink.
Just wait.
Harvest Steel.
month from now, and just number.
I'll just be singing Weird Al songs, man.
Fair.
Got my handcuffs, my cyanide pills, my classified dossier.
The engine. Engine's fine. Honestly, look at this. Who would be like, you know what? The mudguard's dirty. Like, fuck you, man.
That's the point, isn't it? It guards from the mud. What the fuck is engine is unclean.
Alright. Got the engine. So now it's just the mudguard. The fuck is the mudguard? Just like blasting it.
It's a mud flap. Right here. This thing.
Got it.
Get cleaned, motorcycle.
Killing it.
Hey there. What are you doing, Nurgle? Oh, you just want out? Okay. Let me let you out real quick.
Perfect. Perfect.
You'll be a baby boy. I love you very much, young man.
What time is it? Oh man, it's getting late.
11:11. Deliberate on if you want to do another job. I gotta grab a drink. I'll be, the drinks that are 2 feet away from me. That'll take a long time.
I'm going to start this one, and we'll test out the new gun a little bit. Get a little bit done.
Sure.
Come back to it later.
Drinking a clear American black cherry. Oh shit! The firehouse. Watch out, man! Here come them fire dogs. Dun, dun.
Oh shit!
Get your towels ready. It's about to go down.
Oh god, I missed a lot.
Hey, what? Oh wait.
What happened to the firehouse? Did it burn down?
No, it just got really dirty.
It just got really dirty.
A dust storm kicked up and it just caked it in this shit, and they didn't know what to do about it. They didn't know what a hose was.
Which is weird, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like for firefighters? Like, do you think?
They could do it. They got hoses. We should be able to use the fire hose.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. Give me dumb unlockables in my games. That's what I want.
The
you remember in Soul
dumber
Calibur,
the
you always-
better.
You always had like a gag weapon, that would make wacky noises when you hit people.
Absolutely.
I should have played more of Soul Calibur 6. I don't know, the only 3D fighter I care about is Virtua Fighter. I need to be in that focus group. What sucks about missing that focus group too is like if I had participated, I would have gotten like
credited?
$50 in Amazon cash.
Oh. See, I'd much rather it would have been credited somewhere.
I mean, Amazon has everything, so I can live with that. I think that's an okay-ish thing.
No, yeah, just like imagine like being in the credits for like contribution.
Oh, dude, that'd be sick. Just like thank you to our loyal focus groups, and my name is in there.
Yeah, see.
But I give them a fake stupid name. So Seymour Butts is in the credits of Persona 6.
See, that's what I'm talking about though. Like I feel like that would be something I'd rather have.
I'd take both. They can give me money for my time and credit me for help.
Oh God, my stuff.
You just develop your own games, man.
No.
You ever tried coding? It's stupid.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I have good friends that work on it, and it becomes like I don't know. I don't want to say like a pipe dream, but like it's so easy to be like, oh man, what if I did this, or what if I added this, to like the point where like you can miss like opportunity.
AKA what happens to every failed Kickstarter.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely.
We're just gonna keep adding shit to it. I mean, I've tried to learn coding because I think it's something that's interesting, and I think it obviously brings a lot to the table if you know how to code. But like, I'm just too stupid, I think. Like, and plus coding is so weird in that like things will work sometimes, and then other times you'll have no idea why it's not working, and then you'll change like one line and suddenly everything will break.
Yeah, I mean that's all it takes. One line will literally make or break your whatever you're working on.
Video games are hard. I want to get on the app gaming market. Make a scam mobile game, make $1 billion, retire early.
Right.
It's the dream.
Just think, if 10 years ago or something like that, not even 10 years ago, it'd have to be longer than that. Like someone goes, oh man, mobile gaming is gonna be the thing in like 20 years. I absolutely would not have believed them. Because you ever look at like the video game market like on old flip phones? Your choices were retro games like Pac-Man or like what's a good one that I always see? Mega Man. I always see Mega Man. And then like strip poker. Those were your options for like mobile gaming back in 2000, like early 2000s.
Porn is everywhere, to be fair, but
Yeah, it's funny
I
that
don't
that
know,
was like the
like-
first thing, and there was like no regulation on it.
That's actually like how I was watching a video about I was watching a playthrough of an old Shin Megami Tensei game that came out in like I think the 80s for PC
Yeah.
in Japan, and Japan back then just had like no regulations on what you could put in a PC game because the Japanese don't give a fuck about PC gaming for the most part. Not back then, and kind of now, but not as much. But anyway, there's literally a scene where a woman gets ripped to pieces and devoured, and that's just in there. You could buy this game, and you just get surprised by a woman getting ripped to pieces and devoured. I'm like, god damn.
There's some Japanese developer going, got him.
Got him, boys.
We got him.
We interviewed
They fell
him.
for it.
He said, we asked him, why do you put it in the game? And he said, quote, for the lulz.
So you could come and interview me.
20 years down the line, some jackass named Steady State Manticore could ask me this question. Fucking dick. Oh, man. That's just, I don't know. I like wacky, weird shit like that. But also, I love gore, because I'm a horrible person, obviously. I like good movie gore, you know? Nothing beats a good splatter stick movie. You ever seen Peter Jackson's Dead Alive? Great film.
Oh man, it's funny that like most people just like start in horror.
Yeah, that's interesting that Sam Raimi started making Evil Dead and then he made the greatest superhero trilogy of all time.
Like it's because a lot of directors like it's hard to get gigs, so they start like a career in like horror or something like that, and that's why horror movies usually have pretty good shots because they use it in their portfolio. Like
Yeah.
Look at this shot I did here. It's a good shot.
Because
Right?
I think horror movies, for the most part, were like super cheap to make, so basically anyone could make them, you know?
Right.
And nowadays, that's a whole business model. You got those assholes at Blumhouse just make garbage constantly. If they made, I'll give it to them if they made Wish Upon, because that movie was delightfully awful.
There was something just great about how bad it was.
Have I never told you about Wish Upon?
No, you haven't.
Oh my god. Wish Upon, the whole premise of the movie of Wish Upon is a teenage girl comes into possession of a Chinese wish box, right? And every time you make a wish, someone dies.
Okay.
And like, I think after like 7 wishes, it kills you too. But it was so stupid and so bad. I watched it because Red Letter Media suggested it.
So you just
And
like
then-
make like 5 wishes and then break the box, right?
She tries at a point to get rid of it. I think she tries the Wishmaster thing. You know, you ever seen Wishmaster?
I don't know.
Because it's with the evil genie that like gives you evil wishes. You know,
Yeah, sure.
like you wish for eternal life, and then he turns you into a mannequin. But like at the end of the movie, she realizes the only way to beat the box is just like, I'm gonna wish to go back in time to the day I found the box, and I'm just like not gonna use it. And she does that, but then she at the end of the movie, spoilers for Wish Upon, by the way, she just gets fucking flattened by a car, so it didn't save her.
See, I hate pointless movies. Like,
that-
that to me becomes like a pointless movie. It's like, okay, so
Her-
nothing happened, no one grew. There's no point to this movie.
Her friend ends up in possession of the box though, so it sets up a sequel. So I guess
Well,
there's
yeah,
kind of a point to it.
that's just a
But-
money thing.
Yeah, true. I would love another Wish Upon. Please make more. Make them all suck as bad as that.
Like because, for instance, there's some people that love what is it called, Donnie Darko. I do not. I will
Donnie
always be
Darko,
there
man?
to tell you that I do not like that movie.
Dude, Donnie Darko, you either love it with all your heart or you hate it. There is no in between.
Well, it's not good. Like it,
You're
like
one of the people that hate it. I don't.
Yeah.
I've never seen Donnie Darko. I can't offer.
it's just one of those movies that's just pointless. Like I said, like there's no point to it.
I mean, did you hate it?
Nothing
or-
happened. No one grew from it. I mean, but that still told a good story.
Yeah, but you just all die at the end. Who cares? You know.
Oh my
That's
god!
the
Wait, you have
philosophy on
to
it.
you have to actually clean the burn house too.
Yeah.
Shit.
It's part of the firehouse, man. I'm getting the front. Don't worry.
No, like so. See, but like it's. Oh my god! Oh, thank God, there's no fall damage.
Yeah, there's none. Trust me.
I had a little
I was
panic.
jumping off the Ferris wheel all the time just for the fun of it.
Wee! No, my like main thing with when it comes to like that, for instance, like it was part of the overall story. Like it's like in the grander scheme of things. Like it's why we went to war with an alien race that we never even knew about. Yeah.
Contact Harvest was the thing that covered it, not Reach. Reach was
Well,
just like that.
That was like the first like war though, wasn't it? Like there was never like any kind of like real contact or exchange other than like Reach, and then that was like last straw, I thought.
No, the first Contact. It's in a book. It's called Contact Harvest. It gives backstory on Sergeant Johnson, and it's the first contact between the Covenant and humanity. And
so that's like Halo. That's like the earliest like.
Yes.
Okay, that's like the earliest in the Spartan program and everything.
That's pre-Spartan program, I'm pretty sure.
Because Johnson's technically like in that pre like Spartan program.
I think he was training like shadowy ops team. I haven't read Contact Harvest in a long time. I'm reading other books right now.
But like there's still like because like John leaves the planet Reach right when it gets like glassed. Like there's still
he's
like
in the hush. He's the clear bottom hush casket.
Yeah, there's like literal like premise to it other than here's Reach blued up. Like it's what made the Spartans like so pissed about everything. It's what turned them into true Doom Slayers. Or Demon Slayers.
The Spartans had existed long before Reach, too, though.
No, yeah, I know. They were like assassins. They were assassins, and they were like pretty much like colony police.
Wait, no, the book is called Fall of Reach, so it's about the same time.
Yeah, that's
I
what
read
I'm
all
saying.
the books. I read most of the books.
Yeah, like
Stop caring anymore.
like Reach is like the first like oh god.
It's the first major.
Why are we being attacked? Yeah.
It's like Cadia falling, you know.
Yeah.
It's a big event. And I think it helped establish Keyes as a competent commander and stuff. There's a lot of it too there, you know.
Right.
That was back when I really cared about Halo lore. Now I just don't fucking give a shit anymore.
There's so much to it.
Yeah, that and 343 didn't even think Master Chief was the main character. So I was like, okay, you guys are dumb.
When they think that.
Halo 5 and Halo 4 mostly. They thought that because they're stupid and bad at their jobs. Who would have thought the guy on the cover of every game was the main character? It's stupid, you know?
Like, wait, so his name's John?
John? His name's John Boy?
He still had a pretty prominent role in 5.
He's the main character. Yeah, but
Yeah.
5 they tried to push Spartan Locke, but everyone hated him. They're like, this guy sucks, we don't want him.
Who knows? Maybe he would have been good if we didn't give him the Gohan treatment.
Maybe he would have been good if they didn't redo the entire story in like 3 months. And we
You'll love
didn't
it when
sell our
there's
fucking
some...
game on like a horrendous lie of a story that got everybody excited.
What was it supposed to be?
Wasn't it like Master Chief was a criminal and they were like hunting him down and shit, and like all the trailers were just
I mean,
completely-
technically that was what happened.
I think the trailers were like super different at the time, and people were like bait and switch the fuck out of us with this.
Oh.
And I think they redid like all of Halo 5's story like a couple months before release, you know. 343 does not seem like a very competent company, I gotta be honest. Like, they delayed Halo Infinite a year and it still came out in a pretty shabby state.
It's doing good.
Yeah,
All things considered.
It's because gameplay wise it fucking works for the most part.
Right.
But you just have all like
It checks the Halo boxes. But see, the they're even like fixing the microtransaction problems though.
Yeah, but I know they fixed it, but I don't know why you would launch a Halo game without a dedicated Slayer playlist.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's the stupidest thing. Because now you're.
I mean, maybe they thought like the culture changed, like because it's like, oh, everyone wants battle royale.
Slayer is the most popular mode in Halo by far.
You're not
Nobody
wrong.
gives a fuck about Oddball or One Flag CTF. That's all garbage. Nobody wants to play this crap. At least that's how I think a lot of people felt. Because like, I don't know, why wouldn't you
absolutely.
just launch with a team deathmatch? Like, what's the point in not launching with the most basic game mode in existence? You know.
Fair.
But they fixed it pretty quick because we yelled at them. And then, but they're still charging me for the color blue, which is kind of fucked up.
They're offering people the purchasable currency for playing the game now.
That's a double scam. I guess at least you can earn it, but I don't know. I play Halo Infinite sometimes. I'm not really like
Sure, you played it more than me.
a little bit, yeah.
Cade literally lost his a good couple hours of his life playing the story over here.
Yeah, I wouldn't have. I didn't even want to bother with that. Hold on a sec.
Are you good?
Ball. Sorry, my cat wants to play fetch. I gotta throw him the ball on occasion.
Fair.
He's a good boy. He just bites a lot of things.
He just bites me all the time.
He doesn't bite me. He just chews my cords, and I always gotta stop him. He hasn't done that in a while, so maybe he's learned finally.
Got a nasty shock one day.
Honestly, I think so. Because I remember he destroyed my last mouse by chewing the cord. I left him in my room because I had to go to the bathroom. And then after I came back from that, he's like sitting outside of my room with just an absolutely horrified expression on his face. I'm like, what the fuck happened to you? I walked past him and my mouse is chewed up. And I'm like, oh, did you get shocked because you bit the mouse, you little monkey? Now I have a mouse with a braided cord, and hopefully if he goes for it, it'll stop him.
Right? Or at least feel bad in his mouth or something.
Cats apparently don't like braided cords, is what I've been led to believe.
Huh.
Thankfully, Rawcat makes those. I'm not sponsored by Rawcat, but I will accept a sponsorship if they offer. I'll show.
I mean, who wouldn't?
I'll show if your product isn't a scam,
You don't want to do blue light makeup?
NFTs and blue light makeup, boys. Let's go. Now, give me a real sponsorship. Give me Dr. Squatch soap. I'll do that. I'll cut a promo. It's just like, you're a gamer. You smell like shit. Take a fucking bath and use Dr. Squatch.
You
won't
goddamn dirty degenerate.
There's so many good scents. You can smell like a waterfall or bay rum. It's up to you.
I seen that they're selling those in stores now.
Yeah, Walmart has some. I bought one. It was a little pricey, but I definitely have enjoyed it. I've enjoyed washing myself.
Yeah, I mean that's just because you're a pervert, though.
Not really. Not so much anymore.
I've dialed it back.
Yeah, I'm not a coomer anymore. Sorry to tell you.
Fair. All right, well.
Just because I'm reading I Married a Lizard Man doesn't mean I'm a pervert, okay?
Also,
I'm trying to learn how to write.
That's the reason.
I mean, I imagine you could make a lot of money just writing crappy porn novels.
Yeah. I mean, if anything proves that that's true, I mean, it's literally there's always a new crappy one in that aisle all the time. Someone's buying them.
That just reminds me, though. You remember we tried to go to that, how to write erotica panel at Youmacon?
Yeah.
But the people didn't show up. And Allie and Cade were, a nose hair away from hosting
They
it
were...
themselves.
Allie was so adamant about it. I think Cade would have died a little inside if he had to.
Dude, I would have marched up there and been like, I'll fucking host this panel with you guys, because I have no shame. I'm so sad they didn't get to host that panel. But the survival horror guessing game we went to after was a lot of fun, so...
Yeah, absolutely.
Wasn't a total loss. If that happens next year, I'm going again.
Oh yeah, sure. You gotta update your resume of horror games. You're missing out on a couple of them.
Yeah, I don't know what.
You need to apparently play Siren.
Insanity is.
Yeah, he was a big fan of Korean horror games. It looked like.
I mean, Eastern horror is a very interesting genre, mainly because it has none of our tropes that we're expecting.
Right. You're not wrong. Oh man.
There was a Japanese horror game at that local game store near me. It's called Kawan. It was $700, and it was apparently a FromSoft game that came out for PS2. And I was like, that's probably interesting.
Huh. I mean, They put out some good stuff. It's been a while since they did an Armored Core, which sucks, but
I heard that was coming back.
I heard so too. I'll believe it when I see it.
I say the same thing for everything, because every fucking month, I swear to God, I see another rumor of just like Bully 2 is definitely coming.
Put it on your
Until
goddamn calendars, because it's here.
Until I'm rubbing dirt in people's eye, I'm not gonna believe Bully 2 is a real thing.
Fair.
'Cause I love the first Bully so fucking much, dude. I love that game.
I have it.
No,
No.
you should absolutely stream Bully. Bully is such a fun game. And everything is so like wacky and just over the top, and all the clicks are like, you know, 70s and 80s movie tropes. There's a greaser gang you have to fight.
I think you just like greaser gangs. The amount of
I mean,
times I've heard you say tunnel snakes is
Tunnel
more
snakes
more
are cool.
more,
We're the
more than
tunnel
I've seen.
snakes.
More than I
That's
think
us,
anyone
we rule.
anyone ought to, honestly. But
The Greasers do have the best combat song in Bully, like undisputed. There's rules.
I'll think about it, man. I'll think about it.
Oh man, you gotta. Cause I'll admit I'm a weeb. I was watching a Gargura play it, and that was such a good time.
I am also gonna cut the stream, unfortunately. So
Right now?
we were so into it. Yeah, I have to wake up at
Oh,
5 a.m.
Okay.
So.
Oh yeah. Well, I definitely understand. It'll be here to complete when we get back to
Yeah,
it. You know,
yeah,
hopefully
absolutely.
it won't take us a month.
No. We'll get around to it again.
I gotta eat anyway, so I think now is a good time to stop anyway.
Right?
So,
I'll be looking into kind of things for us to probably get into.
I mean,
But,
I got a lot of Parsec ideas. That was
true.
interesting.
You did mention it.
You should look. You should look into that, just so you know,
All right.
because it works. It works perfect, and we could be playing PS1 games together essentially.
I'll look into it. I promise.
Well,
Promise.
well, that was another swell Power Wash Simulator stream.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
As always, I'm Hades Manticore. I run City State Manticore. You can see the YouTuber and the Twitter in the corners. Follow those, please, if you may.
Yeah, and I'm Lazy Loki here, and my stuff's usually attached somewhere. You can figure it out if you're here.
You can find him on Black People Meet.
But no, yeah, awesome. Thanks for everyone who watched.